AEW Dynamite watch party for a big one. We are going to be locked in now for 3 hours watching September to Remember with myself, Jamie Apps, and over on the other side of the globe, Peggy. How's things?
I'm doing well, future man. How about you?
Not too bad. The weather has been all over the place this week.
You're heading into spring, yes? Or in spring?
We're in spring, so it's been earlier in the week. I was in shorts and a t-shirt, and today I'm like, do I need a jumper?
Yeah, it's sort of the same weather here. Today was 29 degrees, but 2 days ago it was 15. So it's like, okay, we're going to do that this time of year. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we've been getting from mid to high 20s down to teens. I'm like, what is going on? It's like no wonder people are getting sick all over the place at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. So we are locked in 3 hours, September to Remember, and the card is stacked. We actually looked at the card, but will we remember? Probably not.
Probably not. That's like one step too far for us.
Yeah, I mean, we showed up and we haven't been canceled yet. So, but Josh did say he was going to be here for the first hour. So let's see if we get canceled live on air.
Yeah, exactly. So we have to be on our best behavior for the first hour, and then after that, and then we can get a bit wild.
I'm waiting to see how you bait me into doing something great for content this week. Talking about the Hitman game last week.
No idea what you're talking about. I do nothing of the sort.
I'm like watching you.
So I'm just looking at the card again to remind myself. We've got a contract signing between Hangman Page and Kyle Fletcher. John Moxley is going to go one-on-one with Roderick Strong. I think that's a new one.
Yeah, I think that was added late.
The Unified Championship Eliminator match between Beast Mortos and Mascara Dorada.
Mm-hmm.
The No Holds Barred match between Queen Aminata and Tekla. That's
I'm so excited for that one.
That's going to be off the wall. Looks like a tag match between the Bang Bang Gang and the Young Bucks. I wonder if we get a Ace Austin.
Yeah.
In that.
Your captain is speaking. Here's Josh. Yeah.
Is Dynamite live now?
I don't know. I can't get my computer to open for it, so that's fantastic. That'll be a great watch along if neither one of us has actual content to watch. Oh, it sounds like you have it going.
I have it.
Okay. You can at least.
Cool. They even did like custom ring skirts.
Yeah. You're going to DM Tony Khan if Mortos wins? Why is that? Oh, okay. Because of your picks. That's right. I would love to watch. It's like you when you're like 5 minutes out and you don't know if you have it. I still don't know if I have it.
Yeah. Thankfully, it was listed early today. I was like, cool.
Did you get a chance to watch Collision on the weekend as well?
Yes.
Okay. I know sometimes you say you have access and sometimes you don't. So.
At like 4 p.m.
So weird. At least you got to see it, I guess.
Because I turned it on at 10 and it was just not there. I was like, I guess we're getting it delayed.
What I love about this is that it's showing AE Dynamite London on my schedule. And I'm like, what? And I forgot it's in London, Ontario, just outside of Toronto. So.
Yeah, I feel like if it was in actual London, Stuart would probably be there.
Well, that's what I was like, London. And then I was like, never mind. There's another London.
It'd be hard to bully Stuart if it was actually in London.
Yeah, I love that he called me out on that too, by the way. So that's great. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. And there's Stuart in chat, so perfect timing. Time to get bullied.
I'm rocking the closest thing I have to Proto Star merch at the moment. My bright pink Sydney Sixers jersey.
Oh, I love Josh's comment. The watch party with no watch, just a party. I mean, to be fair, we don't really talk about wrestling. We've already had this discussion.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs actual wrestling talk?
Oh, we're starting with the contract signing. Okay. I'm doing well, Stuart. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the comments. I couldn't get my stuff to open, so I was very distracted, but I'm doing well. How about you? So I'm sure this will be perfectly normal, right?
This will go
Like
without
no
any hitches, any chaos.
no
It'll be
shenanigans. Okay.
straightforward. We'll both sign a piece of paper and walk away.
Why is Joss telling CJ to shut up? What am I missing? We got to catch up here.
I don't know.
It really could be anything, to be fair.
They're just. I think they're following your lead and just bullying
Just
each
bullying each other. I'm so happy that I get to bring out the best in people. I'm an influencer. And there you go. I just already did it. It's 10 minutes, 5 minutes in.
I love that as soon as things come out of your mouth, you're like, oh, that's going in the clips.
You see it happen where it just happens, and I'm like, why? Why do I do that? Oh, okay. Josh loves Peggy and Jamie and Stuart and JPJ, but not CJ. I can't wait for Josh and CJ to do the watch along for WrestlePalooza this weekend together, because that will be perfectly normal.
Yeah, there'll be no bullying going on in that one.
Nah.
I always find it funny when they position the table that way and sit at the ends.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get it. Keep them further apart, and then the camera, of course, showing the AEW and stuff. I get it, but also no.
It just looks like the most awkward way to try and sign a contract.
Yeah.
Let's sit as far apart as possible to do it.
Mm-hmm. So the Callis family is banned from ringside for this match as well, or is it just the tag match tonight?
I'm not sure.
So now we know CJ loves it and loves Josh, but it's not mutual. So it's one-sided thing. Okay. I mean, okay. Feel like there's like some sort of weird Hallmark Christmas movie being made about that, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I do. CJ. It's confession time.
Clip 2.
Stop it. Yeah, see? That's what I was saying to Stuart earlier. I'm like, I can't wait to see just how much nonsense I say and catch myself saying it before. But whatever. You would honestly thrive in a Hallmark movie? I could see that for you, Josh. Yeah. Would you be like the big city boy who moved to his parents' small town and opened the bakery that his grandfather left? Or would you be like the lawyer who doesn't believe in love and needs to be swept off his feet? I mean, there's clearly a trope here.
You have watched too many of these movies.
I'm a girl. I love love. Come on. Josh is like trying to debate which one he'd be right now, though. You can see it. He'd be both. He'd be both, probably.
Well, that's that. We reviewed Euro Trip this week for the podcast, and at the end of it, Queen goes, "See, you do love rom-coms." I was like, "It's not a rom-com."
I mean, it kind of is.
I
In
know.
a very loose...
Oh my goodness. And he's the one that's going to yell at us for being misbehaving.
And then here's where I play the game. Do I put that on the screen or do I not put that on the screen?
Wow.
Yeah, so we'll just leave that hanging in the air because I'm not saying that line. Let's just go. Jamie's getting ready. He's like, come on, say it. You know you want to. So Kyle Fletcher still has no socks. We were talking about this last week. One of my friends writes for Bleacher Report. He interviewed Kyle yesterday or today, one of them. And he asked him about his favorite cheat meal. And he talked about the chicken fingers from Raising Cane's. And my question to him was whether he asked Kyle Fletcher about socks. And he said no, and I was very disappointed. Hey, Scott, how's it going? Boss's privilege, Josh just said. Oh, CJ would be the scorned lover that killed his wife because he was secretly in love with Josh. Oh, it's perfect. It's so good. I'm going to go through all of this and I'm going to write my own fan fiction, just so you know.
Oh boy. Look out for that on the Substack.
National Banana Cream Pie Day. Very cool. It's not my favorite. Do you like banana cream pie? Is that a thing in Australia?
Not really, no.
Don't think it's a secret. Yeah, I'm 100% writing fan fiction over this. Just look out next week on the Substack where Peggy doesn't do video games anymore. She's all of a sudden writing fan fiction. And everyone's just like, not even surprised by that comment. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Kyle Fletcher's very young, right?
Yeah, I think he's like 26.
Yeah, because that's one of the part of his promos the last little while was how young he was, you know, when Hangman's done all these things. I'm actually kind of surprised they're opening with this, but
It's very unusual to start with a big promo segment.
new Peggy article dropping tonight at 10 p.m. But we know we're going to call it like Honey in the Hive or something, right? Like just I'm going to give myself next week. Jamie will be here by himself.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's actually
right.
signing it. I'm surprised. I was wondering if they would not sign it and like do something crazy like wait till next week or wait till well, there's no Collision this week, though, right? Because Saturday's actually the pay-per-view.
No, there's just that brawl out show.
Right. And that's on the beginning of that's on the pre-show, right? The parking lot. What's it? The tailgate something?
It's technically the pre-show, but it's only on TNT.
I have a fan who wants to read the fan fiction already. You see
Yeah,
it.
that's yes.
I know.
That is totally her type of fan fiction, and yes.
It's okay. We can co-author it.
I think she's up to like something like 140 something books or something already this year.
Wow.
Yeah, she's nuts.
3 hours tonight. Yeah, it's but just getting warmed up. I'm sure this will get much worse before it gets better. I love that CJ and Josh are fighting in the chat. That's great. Just adds to the content. I'm making notes.
Yeah, Kyle Fletcher is 26 years old. Jesus. Born on Christmas Day, 1998.
He's young. You said you saw his first match, correct? Was that? Yeah. That's really cool.
When he was under a mask as Instagram.
Are you serious? That is fantastic. That is so funny.
Yeah. There was an Instagram. Steph DeLander was Facebook.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
And there was also a Snapchat.
Okay. Those are all brilliant, though. Yeah, those are all fantastic.
And they were part of a faction called SMS.
Of course they were. That makes sense. I didn't realize how tall Kyle Fletcher was until you see him. I'm assuming Hangman is not particularly short.
No. Yeah, Kyle's a lanky boy. He was much lankier. He's now filled out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the interview he did with Chris, he said he doesn't really do cheat meals all that often. And I'm like, that surprises no one. I'm like, look at that.
Yeah. We've seen you without a shirt on. We know.
What is that icon, Stuart? It's not showing up on my screen properly. I just see it. Oh, popcorn? Is it popcorn?
Popcorn.
No. Okay. I don't have my proper glasses on, so I'm like, is that like a snow cone? What is that? Like, popcorn makes sense. So this will be the main event, you think, for Saturday?
I would think so, because like the Edge and Christian tag match really doesn't have much juice behind it.
I wonder if that will actually open the show.
Edge and
Big
Christian.
giant feel good moment at home for them.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that would be, you only eat cheat meals, Josh. Hey, Eric.
I feel like they've done a really good job with that Fletcher Hangman feud.
Mm-hmm.
If the reporting is correct, then that was kind of a last second pivot.
Because it's supposed to be Wardlow from everything I've seen, right?
Yeah. So to have to pivot that after the return and quickly get something going, they've done.
Because you can't just, flip somebody new into the same story. So you need to have a somewhat new story. But I don't love, I wish Kyle Fletcher was defending his own belts. I don't like having two belts tied up in one match, but I mean, it's going to be a great match. I have no doubt. And I think it makes sense. It's just, I mean, I guess you can't defend every belt, but.
AEW try on pay-per-views.
I mean, after tonight, I figure we're going to have something like, 30 matches on Saturday. So I don't even know how many we have so far confirmed for Saturday. Do you?
At least 5, I think. Which is
so.
like
Assuming we'll get
a third of a card
added tonight. Yeah, for them. I know I watched the Swarm today. 11, CJ says. I was going to say, I actually watched you guys talk about it, but clearly I did not register anything.
Holy Jesus.
10 and then the one on the pre-show. So we'll get at least probably one more on the pre-show, maybe 2. But if it's that tailgate one, maybe we won't because it'll be a longer match.
Yeah. Either way, that's a lot. And AEW, they're not going to be short either, so.
No, I assume there'll be a bit of an overlap between that and WrestlePalooza too.
I would assume there's quite a big overlap.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering what they open with on that show.
I would open with Cena, but
that's what I'm thinking.
And I would close with the mixed tag.
Yep. Yeah, I would think Cena opens just because it's ESPN. Cena and Brock are the most.
And it also depends on if or what is the interference in that Brock Cena match. There's got to be some sort of nonsense, right?
Yeah, I can't imagine they just have Cena beat Brock straight up clean.
I don't know if Cena's going to win.
That'd be an interesting turn.
Well, Cena only has a couple, literally a handful of dates left. So he's not going to be able to be on every week. So if you have Brock just beat the crap out of him, then he can disappear for a month without a problem.
That's true.
Because he's going to show up in Perth in a month. That might be the next time we see him.
Yeah, that probably is.
The casuals are already watching. What's happening?
Yeah. Josh is saying they should open with
yeah.
AJ to try and force the wrestling fans to turn over.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because it's so hard because, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm not American, so I'm not paying for the WrestlePalooza either. It's included on my Netflix. But if I'm paying for AEW, I'm not flipping over
cutting
to
it
the
off.
beginning of WrestlePalooza. I'll watch it when I watch it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you're right, Josh. Yeah. I will just continuously want that mixed tag to end to be the main event, but
I was kind of annoyed when I went to order the pay-per-view this week too. Because Triller finally put up a 2-pack for the next 2 shows.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, cool. But it's locked behind AEW Plus.
Yeah, we don't have Triller here for it anymore, which is unfortunate because I used to like getting the dual packs for, save a little bit of money here and there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I worked out. And because all of AEW shows are on Disney now, I'm like, well, why would I pay extra for AEW Plus when I can get it as part of my Disney
Yeah, exactly.
So then I looked at it and I was like, if I signed up just for Plus, just to get the 2-pack, I think overall I saved like $4.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
And I was like, oh, I'll just buy the pay-per-views individually and spread it out over 2 months instead of in one hit.
So yeah, everybody, Josh just prompted me, and I was just about to say, cute Peggy. If you want to watch the wrestling all weekend with friends, the Hive has you covered. You can come hang out with JPJ and myself to watch All Out on the YouTube channel here. And when WrestlePalooza kicks off, you can join the squabbling married couple, Josh and CJ, over on Twitch. Hopefully they'll have worked through their problems by then.
Either that or someone might not be on the screen anymore. They might be dead.
Or it might just be Josh, as CJ is muted.
He just boots CJ from the stream.
I did see that, CJ, and I agree. I think the women have a really good chance of being the best matches on both cards this weekend.
Yeah, I can see the four-way being good, but that Fletcher Hangman match is going to be something to top. Especially because they're both going to kind of have a chip on their shoulder over the recent comments about Fletcher not deserving to be in that spot by some legends.
Do you have to pay for that, Scott, or is it include? Like, everything I'm seeing indicates that Americans mostly have the ESPN stuff included with different bundles that they already have. This fight in the chat is killing me, by the way. It's just giving me life. It's not me involved with it for a change.
But also, Scott, like worst case scenario, just get a VPN. It's like
Stephanie said it was okay. I can't wait to see what the Young Bucks come out with tonight for their just every time they come out, it's like, oh, so good.
I didn't even realize last week they came out to the OG Dynamite theme song.
Mm-hmm. Every week it's something, and it's those little things that it's like those little Easter eggs. My favorite is still talent name. Like, just yeah, it's hard because, like, I'm looking at Josh's comment there about how people are acting like it's $30 just for WWE and you get all the other ESPN content. But if all you want is wrestling, it's like buying any other bundle of anything. It's like, I don't need all this other crap. I just want wrestling.
Yeah, if you're not a sports person, ESPN is not going to have anything else on there for you.
Mm-hmm.
At least like Disney and Netflix have a variety of other things. There might be at least something else that you want.
I have an ESPN shirt from last time I was at Disney, and it's like less talking, more watching. And I'm like, yeah, I need to find that, because it's just like for everything, just applies. As someone who's sitting here like this constantly. I know, it's fine. CJ.
Well, to be fair, I think Josh is like a very single track sports person.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to convert him, but he won't budge.
Well, he'd watch his basketball now, right? So he does watch some other stuff. Is that true, Scott? I don't think I knew that. That Strong and Marina were a real life couple.
Yeah, they're married.
Oh.
They have a child.
See, I love romance and love, but know nothing, apparently. Yeah, Josh is a big basketball fan.
I love the CJ's comment. Wow, an Australian with a Bucky's cup. Amazing taste and culture, followed by Josh's. What the fuck is Bucky's?
Yes.
It's basically Kmart meets a servo.
Yeah, that's a really good description of it, actually.
Yeah, you walk in and you go, why do they have barbecues? Why do they have fishing gear? because
There's CJ with the same thing. It's a gas station, restaurant, superstore, Walmart, and a rest stop all in one.
very nice bathrooms. I'll give them that much.
I heard that. Someone else said that it's like a consistently topic that people talk about. You walk in spending $600 without knowing you needed anything. That's funny. Sounds like me at Costco.
To be fair, Josh, I don't even like the Sydney Kings. It's the Wollongong Hawks or bust.
I've never been to a Buc-ee's. I just see people talking about it all the time.
Oh yeah, it's an experience the first time you go there. That's for sure.
It's like every time you hear something, you know, I'm always like, "What is that? Explain."
But yeah, the coolest thing, like the bathrooms. I've noticed American bathrooms, there's always the big cracks in the door where you can basically eyeball someone whilst in the bathroom. These ones don't. Full proper doors.
I guess if you don't know any different, you don't really think about that, but
yeah, you go into a bathroom in the airport as soon as you get to America, you're like, oh, everyone can see me in this stall.
Now, see, I just don't want to think about that.
No, thank you.
We have the best chat. We have literally the best chat. Just waiting.
And we're the problem.
We are the problem. That's why we can't read the things out. He's trying to bait us. If we start talking about reading his comments, it's just like they got themselves canceled. They know better than to read comments like that.
Yep.
We have the best chat.
Oh my, now CJ's joining in.
The best chat.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Wait till you read CJ's comment.
Yeah, where's Bryn? Yeah, I read it. I was just like, it's okay. Good Lord.
I swear Moxley's getting hairier every week.
I can't say I noticed. But now I'm like, we need to see pictures week after week. Like,
it's just slowly turning into a grizzly bear.
He saw the whole thing about women choosing the bear and is rolling with it, or let's go with that.
Yes, Joshua, we got the joke.
Like, the chat is like,
we don't talk about wrestling.
Nope.
I just noticed they went to the trouble of getting custom ring skirts, but they didn't get a custom cover for the commentary table, so it's just got a black sheet over it.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was wondering if it was just, I'm wondering if it has something on it, but it's only for a specific match. Like, I'm wondering is there a match that's sponsored by somebody tonight?
I don't think so.
No. And how did this match become a thing? Did I miss something last week? Clearly, I probably did. Someone will tell me because I don't watch wrestling, apparently.
I think this was just one of TK's. This will be cool.
Yeah. I just don't remember them interacting backstage, but it's quite possible that they did.
I know Roddy was in a tag match on Collision. Maybe that had something Death Riders adjacent.
I think what happens, you start watching too much wrestling that you can't keep track of what matches happen what week.
It all just blurs into one, yeah.
Yeah. It happens to me a lot. I'm like, when did that happen? Someone was like, last month. I'm like, no, really? Okay. I assume that this is 3 hours because there's no Collision this weekend as well. So they made this like a supersized episode instead of like a 2-hour Collision, just doing like a 1 hour. I'm guessing because they wanted to add
Yeah.
all of the go home stuff that they would normally split between the two shows.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's something where they're probably obliged to give TNT and TBS 4 hours per week.
Mm-hmm.
So because there's no Collision, they gave an extra hour for this, and then they're doing an hour for that parking
Tailgate
lot rollout thing.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be their 4 hours. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because yeah, that's not on the YouTube stream with the pre-show. It's
it's separate entirely. Oh,
it's only on TNT. The pre-show on YouTube is going to just be like the talk show.
So they won't put any matches on the pre-show because there's usually at least two or three on the 0 hour.
No, according to I think it was Fightful yesterday, was that the pre-show is literally just like the old school WWE pre-shows of a panel and then videos.
Then I'm wondering where I get to watch the
will
pre-show,
be on the other one.
or where I get to watch the parking lot brawl because I don't have TNT.
Yeah, me too.
I wondered if it'll be on like YouTube if you buy it on YouTube, like if you can watch it there or something.
Yeah, hopefully for internationals it's on there. It's just on their feed, but.
See, Jamie knows what's going on. I just show up. Clip number 8 or 10 or something. Yeah, so two pre-shows. So, but are they on at the same time?
I think one's on first and then one's on after. I think it's
Okay.
like 2 hours total, but it's like
Oh,
one and
okay.
then one.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was thinking if they were on different platforms, they wouldn't have them compete because they want people to tune into both. It's on AEW Plus. Well, that bites because I don't have that either.
Yeah, I don't have that either. I got Disney. I don't need AEW Plus.
What I'm hearing is that the Hive needs to invest in AEW Plus for the content. So almost every match for All Out has a stipulation, right? Pretty much. At least all the singles do.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I guess you don't really need to have all the stipulations with the the multi-people ones. But oh, cool! My stream just crashed. That's I love that for me. Buy us AEW Plus. What I was saying was that you should buy it. Also, right above that, donations can be made here, streamlabs.com/thehive_media.
Yeah, help us buy AEW Plus so we can watch all this stuff. Yeah, so
Yes.
Disney has listed for me 2 hours of Dynamite today, and then at 12 we're getting an hour that's listed as Collision.
Yeah, so technically this is 2 + 1. It's not technically like 3 hour Dynamite or whatever.
And then on Saturday at 4 a.m., I think that's Saturday, the 21st. Is that Saturday or is that Sunday?
Sunday for you.
Okay. Yeah, so that's where we're getting it on Disney. 4 a.m. on Disney. It says it's Collision, but it's going to be that pre-show.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's usually where I watch Dynamite. So I watch it on TSN. So that makes sense that they're putting the pre-show on there. Thank you, Josh.
There we go.
If I looked at the graphics, I would. I have like 3 days. I'll figure it out. Also, yeah, it's on. I'll buy it on YouTube for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll
on
probably buy it on
just the hype
Prime.
show.
Buy it on Prime as well. I'll buy the pay-per-view. Both shows will air simultaneously, according to Josh, for the pre-shows.
Well, that is dumb. Who's going to watch
Like
the
split
0
your
hour?
fans.
Like, why would you watch 0 hour if you could watch Tailgate Brawl?
Yeah, which is going to be incredible.
Yeah, the one with actual matches versus just a talk show. No thanks.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people are going to watch 0 Hour by accident. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I said. Is it on 0 Hour? Tony Khan just yelling at MJF. First of all, I owe you nothing. You're right. That is also according to Dave, which, let's face it, who knows?
Whoa!
I want to see what they're doing. Like, they're probably just sitting there, like, rolling their eyes doing this, too.
Max took that a bit far, but
Yeah.
okay. I think that was the most I've ever seen Tony be a boss, though.
I love when he tries to be tough. It's great.
Yeah. It's kind of like Josh trying to be a boss.
No, I respect Josh and his authority. You might not, but I do. I would like to come back next week.
Next week, Dynamite without me.
So Peggy's looking for a new co-host for next week. Just possibly, anyway. I'm just getting nothing but ads. This is Boston Pizza. What are you trying to sell me?
Yeah. We get an ad too, but it's just the red screen of boring.
The red screen of death.
Intervallo commercial. I guess it's a good way to learn other languages.
That's how it'll be listed next week, Josh. The Dynamite Watch Party with Peggy and only Peggy and no one else. And not Jamie. And not Jamie.
Wow.
Not even just and no one else. Just and no one else and not Jamie.
Wow. Remember
So
when
not respecting his authority.
to buzz without Jamie? I don't know how that's going to work out for you.
It'll just be the intro to be like, welcome to the buzz. You know, and then it'll be nothing. It'll just your name will be blurred out at the bottom. It'll just
Yeah, remember when Max cut that promo on TK live in the ring? Be prepared, Joshua. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, you guys are gonna meet up for the show in Sydney, right? Is that Yeah, I want to see that. That feels like a great moment for content. Some nonsense.
Fingers crossed we both get media and can get much better seats than we currently have.
Are you like up in the rafters or?
So yeah, I'm up pretty high. I'm directly opposite the entrance, but like 2 tiers up.
Is it a large stadium? I don't know.
It's a 30,000 seater.
Okay, so yes.
And ours go back a lot more than they go up.
Okay, so it's
Whereas,
more spread out than
Yeah,
so
American Stadium's like a very vertical.
Yeah.
So you're kind of close even if you're up high. Yeah, ours go back a long way.
Yeah, so you're further away. I never understand the stadiums that are so straight up because to me they always feel very dangerous when you're on the stairs.
But yeah, I got media last time they came here, so I'm relatively confident I will get it again.
Okay. Josh will steal it from you if he doesn't get it. Is that?
I'll just wave to Josh up in the nosebleeds if he doesn't.
Wow. Wow. Now I understand.
What is Ricochet doing?
Well, they have their match, right? So maybe they're just gonna beak off. What is Ricochet? Come on.
Also, where do I get one of these tracksuits?
Well, I mean, you're such a big deal. You could just contact Tony Khan and ask him for one. Isn't that how it works?
I could try.
Oh, it's supposed to be a singles match then? I clearly missed this. I didn't notice that on the card either. Well, what's the brand on there? I see the AEW, but it says Soul something. So,
Soul Sports. So that's the company that makes all the New Japan tracksuits as
but I
well.
wonder if you can buy them.
I don't know. You can't buy the New Japan ones.
No, CJ's going to DM Tony for you. He's a close personal friend. It says.
Cool.
Be like, we need custom Hive tracksuits, which is clearly not my thing, but yeah. Does he really follow you on socials? That's kind of cool, CJ.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I got followed by Jeff Jarrett the other day.
I love that for you.
That wigged me out.
And then you're like, is this real? I always wonder if they're real accounts when people follow. It's like,
Yeah, I immediately clicked on it and checked. It's got like multiple thousands of followers. I was like, okay, that's got to be the real one.
This is a.
It was after I shared the news that they were coming back to Australia, and I was the first person on Twitter to post it, so it just went nuts.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Tony Khan should be following you then. Does he follow you?
No.
No. I was waiting for you to be like, he does.
Jeff Jarrett followed me. Kyle Fletcher and Ricochet retweeted it, so I was like, okay.
Oh, no.
And then Bryan Danielson said I was cool, so.
Yeah. Which I think is better than Tony Khan following you, to be fair.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Also hire Jamie because he's really good at interviews. And that interview with Daniel, you know what I mean. Whatever. Great. Good stuff. Words. I word good. Don't worry about it. Oh, CJ like actually having DMs with chats with Tony Khan. Look at you. Look at you. Mr. Big Stuff. There are two large men in the ring right now.
Yeah, some big boys.
So this is just to remind you that they have the trios match.
Yep.
I don't love that they're both in red.
Yeah, that's pet peeve. It is annoying. At least they have very different styles of gear.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I think we were talking about that last week, how we don't like when everybody in the ring is in the same color or when tag teams don't match.
Yep.
Yeah. They don't have to match, but you should at least be in like similar colors at least.
A similar theme, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if Toa was in like long tights
Yes.
in that same color scheme, I'd be annoyed.
And that's your fashion minute.
Speaking of fashion minute, that is quite the suit that MVP's got on too.
Always impeccable. It's weird seeing Shelton not in a suit as well, which makes me figure like he's getting in the ring. Don't be wrong, I've seen them fight in suits too. So
he doesn't want to have a Lesnar jeans moment.
A wardrobe malfunction.
I'm not really a fan of the suits with that like check pattern though.
Really?
Just a bit too much.
I think you have to have a certain personality, I think, to wear stuff like that too. Like I think you have to be very confident. Like it's not for people who are any sort of remotely subdued or calm.
That's a headbutt.
I love that they're just like feeling each other out. Like you can see it, it's very slow, and they're like That's crazy.
Ow. That would have sucked. Did you know that's the hardest part of the ring?
I heard that. Someone told me that once.
Yeah.
You wouldn't wear that either, Scott?
Like, it's a little bit more okay if it's just the jacket. When it's the jacket and the pants, I'm like, okay, that's
It's a
a
lot.
going on.
Yeah, I can agree to that. When it's more sort of just like a blazer or a sports coat or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think he has a patterned tie as well. I'm like, oh, there's a lot going on there.
But then I look at him and I'm like, it makes sense. Like, I hate when it looks more like the fabric that you'd find on like your Nan sofa. Like, then it becomes a little much for me. Like when it's like paisley prints and stuff like that, or it's got like some sort of brocade pattern, and you're like, okay, I know I've seen this fabric before somewhere.
My favorite patterned suit that I've seen was MJF's one that the pinstripes were say they just said I'm better than you.
Yes.
I was like, that's the way. That's a good custom suit.
He also had a suit, didn't he, with his face on it? I know he had the flag with his face on it, like it was like the American flag with his face on it.
Yeah, it sounds
I
like
feel like
something
he had
do.
a suit as well at one point, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking of the flag.
Sounds like a very MJF thing to do. HBO ran an ad during the show saying, just add $39.99 with an HBO subscription to get the pay-per-view.
Oh, okay. Yes, breaking news. Josh and I will be doing our very first watch party together. Just the two of us. It's going to be NXT No Mercy next weekend. I am scared and excited.
That will be fun.
I'm going to find it hard to get canceled if I'm working with Josh, though. So that's good. Good luck.
I don't know. Are you going to find it hard, or is that going to make it easier to get cancelled?
We'll see. Josh is going to have a hard time just like getting rid of all the content when he's on it. I guess I could just get kicked off like CJ's going to be this weekend. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Josh and I haven't done anything together, just the two of us. We've done
That's
watch
cool.
parties together, like, you know, with JPJ and JPJ and Stewart and things like that, but not just the two of us. And it's NXT. It's gonna be, looks like it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm more excited when we see some cards for it or see some matches for it. But
Dynamite in Pittsburgh next week. I wonder if we get a return.
it's the rumor I saw today.
It would make sense.
I mean, she has over a year left on her contract. Plus
And
injury time.
At minimum, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
plus
been
injury
out
time.
injured. If you're going to do it, that's the place to do it as well.
And I feel like if you're not gonna, if it doesn't happen, I don't know what they're doing. Like, yeah, exactly, Josh. I mean, I'm not seeing anything like confirmed by any means, but a few people were talking about it today. Like, this is when it should happen if it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. And she popped up on some podcast recently saying that she's good to go. So
I hope that they don't do what they did last time. She came back. She had the match that was not great with Mercedes, and then like, you know, she needs to just get some reps in and get her feet under her again.
yeah, don't immediately shove her into a title picture. Like, yes, she's a big name, but make her earn that spot again.
She's been out a long time too. It's kind of how I feel about Rio though. Like, she's coming in, she's got the match this weekend for the belt, and I'm like, you've been out a while. Like, I know you're great, and you know the match is gonna kick ass, but I feel like we haven't seen you in so long. Could you have at least won? I mean, I guess she won that tag match or whatever last weekend, but it just feels weird when someone comes back and they just immediately are in the title picture.
Yeah, earn your way back into that spot.
Mm-hmm. Our mission now is to get Jamie an AEW tracksuit.
I will happily wear that every stream.
Lashley facing off with Ricochet.
Holy cow.
Oh! I think I just saw that, the punch from MVP.
Oh, wait till he throws him into the barricade.
Oh, that's what. Oh, there it is right now. I'm just slightly behind you, obviously.
Ricochet got launched.
I like seeing MVP get involved, though, especially where he's in the match this weekend. Like, we don't see him get involved all that often. So, just reminding people that he can still get physical with them.
Yeah, a good reminder that he's not just a manager.
Mm-hmm.
Well, given that fact, I'm pretty sure Bobby's winning this.
I would think so. Getting tagged in something on Twitter, and I'm like, what did I say? Like, you know when your notifications start popping up and you're like, what did I do?
Uh-oh, what did I do?
Yeah. I just read it and I'm like, I don't understand what this is about, so I'll go back and look at it later. Gotta take off for work? No. Boo, work. Have a good day, Josh. Be safe and all that fun stuff, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is exactly what he expected. Everybody just to be involved here. And he still got him in the hold in the middle of the ring. Wow.
Yeah, you'll see the moment in a second.
What was that?
MVP's cane?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just broke it in half.
So, but I have to wonder, though. So, in typical fashion, they're standing tall here at the end. Do we think Ricochet is going to win this then? This match is really one of those, it could go either way.
Yeah.
It really depends who, I guess, gets involved, maybe.
I did see a rumor today about they've considered adding someone younger to the Hurt Syndicate.
Mm-hmm.
Or Hurt Business, or whatever they're called now.
Hurt Business Syndicate Experience. That's what I call it.
So yeah, maybe they debut someone or add someone new in.
Who do you think it would be?
Cedric?
That would be a good guess based on, like,
Their
before
history.
I thought we might have seen Cedric show up and he didn't, and he was doing all a bunch of other things, but I mean, I'm not saying that he couldn't do it now. I mean,
Yeah, I feel like that'd be the most logical way if they're gonna keep the titles on them. But yeah, otherwise I would put it on Ricochet. He's done great stuff.
I'm still super impressed by your buzz this week with the magic trick. Watching your mind just go.
Yep, he got me.
Michael Oku would be a great one as well, Scott.
That would be
Considering he's been, making a few appearances here on Collision and Dynamite and stuff. Yeah, that would be a great. Yeah, I like that. Because then you'd also have, what's her name? Who's Michael Oku's?
Amira. I think her name is.
I wanted to say Aaliyah, and I'm like, that's not right, but I could see that. That would be that would make sense.
Yeah, that magic trick broke me. I was like, what the hell just happened?
What's funny is that I almost picked that card when I watched, because I was watching and I picked a card in my head, and I picked 7 of spades.
Oof, that would have been weird.
And so, because I almost picked clubs, I'm like, no, I'm going to pick spades. So my brain actually had picked clubs at one point, but I switched it. And when he pulled clubs, I was like, and then I'm like, that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
We've had 3 streams together. Clearly, we're the same person now. That's like all there is to it. So. Because if I would have picked the same card as you and he picked it, I probably would have lost my mind. I would have been like, witchcraft. This person needs to go.
Yeah, when I was editing it, I think I worked out how he did the trick, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, we talked about that last week too. Like, I love magic, and there's a part of me that wants to know how it's done, and part of me doesn't want to. I would just like to live in my magic is real phase.
Yep.
I went to see David Copperfield's about 10 years ago now, probably. And I was sitting there, and I mean, it's magic, and it's David Copperfield, so it's like bigger than life, and it's just, and he disappears off the stage, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Where did he go? And I like look over my shoulder, and he's literally standing beside me in the aisle, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just die right now. That's fine. Like, how does this happen?
Yeah, those sort of tricks, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I love magic though, but I'm a big fan of card magic and close up magic. Like, I love sleight of hand, real close up magic. Like, that's my favorite because I'm like, how are you doing this? Like, the big tricks I get, there's mirrors and lights and smoke, and I get it, it's all bigger than life, but that close-up magic is really hard to, you have to do it really well. Like, you have to be really good to do close-up magic. We should be looking, Joel Pearl is somewhere here in the building tonight for this. He probably has a sign that says I was forced to be here or something, but I think he said that's what he was gonna. He didn't even know where he was sitting this morning when he was on. He popped into his show, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't have my tickets yet."
That seems like the way.
Yeah, he had confirmation that he had them. They just didn't have them. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, when I did media, it wasn't until you literally got to the show where they were like, "Oh, yeah, here you go."
Yeah.
Yeah, got there, registered, and then they're like, "Here's a ticket."
Yeah, it's just like, this is where you are. Yeah. I cannot wait to see everybody singing or hear everybody singing the song on Saturday, because that's going to be amazing. Oh, now I see what I'm being tagged in. So how I was talking about the hitman and the body bags and the person in the crowd and stuff, and someone said, was it someone wearing a Calgary Flames jersey? Mm-hmm. And I was like, no. It's funny though.
No, this was last week in Philly. I think if anyone was walking around in a Calgary Flames jersey in Philly, they might not have made it out of that show.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see that, Scott. Hook and QT Marshall had a tag match before the show started. Do you see where he's sitting? Is he like front? Did he post pictures, or just did he post that there was a match?
I hate this shirt.
The Legend?
Yeah.
It bothers me too. And I think for the same reason, because we both write. And it's like making me like twitchy to read it. Like, I understand it. I
get what they're going for, but it's like
it makes me twitchy. Like, well, the crowd, okay.
We're gonna make some very dyslexic people have more dyslexic problems.
Yeah. Yeah, I read it the first time and I was like, that, when you read something and you're like, it's not right, and you can't figure out why it's not right at first. And as someone, who also writes, it's the same thing. You type something, you're like, that's not right, is it? And your autocorrect's like, it's right. And you're like, it can't be right. It doesn't look right, but it is right. But it's just, yeah, that's what that shirt does to me. It just makes me like twitchy. To the left of the entrance area on the hard cam set. That makes sense. That's usually where they end up putting.
Yeah, I read something today, and I was just like, that's not spelled right.
Yeah.
Dropped it into Google. I was like, oh, no, that is spelled right. Okay.
And when you don't trust your spell checker, it's not great. And you're like, it's not coming up as wrong, but it's clearly wrong, right? Or if I've written it wrong so many times that my spell checker doesn't know.
It's just like, yeah, it's fine. That, or for some reason, my spell check keeps like randomly resetting to American spelling.
Mine does too.
Stop it.
Yeah, mine does too.
Add the U's.
Yeah. Or it'll only correct some words. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm not doing, I know Canada lives in a weird hybrid, like Commonwealth American culture, but my spelling is consistently, you know, not
British.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, the grumpy old man leaning on the ropes. Perfect. So what do you think like they're clearly going to beat FTR, right? I mean, I would hope so. Unless they're
Yeah.
going to give FTR huge heel treatment, but like I can't imagine these guys are losing in Toronto. But then do you think they end up going for the tag belts after this?
Hey, I know that guy.
Which one?
The
That guy.
security, the last security guy on the
Okay.
left is Jimmy Townsend.
I love. Oh, there's Mojibari as well. The last guy on the right.
Well, that's getting clipped.
Just gonna sit here and be like, okay, kid chocolate.
I just had my Steph DeLanda moment live on stream.
Oh,
Hey, I know that guy.
yeah, clip it and tag him.
TK, not TK. Shivani, those shoes are not it.
Like I enjoy him for the most part, but sometimes I'm like, dude, like no.
Just those shoes are ugly as all hell. It's like white, olive green, and burgundy. Like what?
Heavy fines for any physicality. Okay, that explains all the security.
If Jimmy Townsend gets speared or hit with the kill switch, I'll be so happy.
But I mean, that's literally what they're there, right? Is to take bumps on these promos and stuff. It's funny, until I really started going to local wrestling, I didn't really put all of these pieces together that the security people were actually like wrestlers and stuff. And when I went to see Dynamite in Edmonton, they cleared up the road in front of us and they put all the wrestlers. And I'm like, I know every single one of these people from going to the local promotions. And I'm like, this all makes so much sense now. And then the security was also local wrestlers and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now it's all coming together. And now I can't look at wrestling the same. It's very different now. See where this promo, if this promo gets ugly.
Yeah, so Jimmy's the security guard on the left behind Stokely. He's an Australian. Currently in Canada, so.
I love that Stokely's up on the ropes yelling at the crowd. Very like. This match will be great though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, AEW always delivers on their pay-per-views. I'm not entirely worried about that.
No. No, there's no doubt that the match will be great. It's just
Yeah.
like,
But I mean, everyone knew this was the match that was coming. I just assumed that FTR would have had the tag belts at the time. You know what I mean? But I kind of love that there's no belts involved in this. Then it really could go either way, just, you know.
yep.
But I assume that they'll end up competing for the tag belts. We'll have maybe a tag run here. Oh, thanks, Eric. I know I was worried about that. Maybe I fixed the problem.
Yeah, according to Josh, it looks like we fixed all the problems we had in those first couple of weeks.
Oh, okay. Did he post in the group chat?
In one of the chats, yeah.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it yet. My Surface is acting up with Dynamite on it. It just keeps stuttering for some reason right now, though. But I'll take that over the camera and stuff being garbage.
Yeah, he said no stuttering or lagging. So
we did it. Took 4 weeks, but we did it.
Yeah. Mess around with some settings and drop things back, and
yeah. I changed so much between last week and this week that I don't know what it was that fixed it, but I don't care. It's fixed.
Yep. And then I dropped my settings down to like 480 instead of 720.
That's what my camera is as well. I think when you were telling me how to do it, I'm like, that's whatever, just leave it. It's fine. I don't care. If it works, it works.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm just waiting for my ISP to get back to me and tell me what's going on with these speed boosts that we were supposed to get.
Yeah, you thought you were getting it this week or this month, right?
It was supposed to happen between the 14th and the 16th. It's now the 18th.
Typical.
Because I'm supposed to go from 250 down to 750 down.
That's a big jump. That'll be nice. I mean, because especially since you work from home and stuff, right? So
yeah, so it should solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, I know it was working pretty well yesterday when I did NXT with JPJ, but I was like, this will be the test when I have more stuff running than normal.
Mm-hmm. Does Beth appear? They're bringing her up a lot.
I was just gonna say that as well. I was just like, why? And then I'm like, well, yeah. I could see her coming out and laying out Stokely.
Yeah. I think if she's gonna be involved, it'll be to just get rid of the Stokely
especially in
part.
Toronto, like it'd be nice to see her show up, like give the crowd a little bit of something extra.
And she does do the start of his song, so
yes. Yeah.
Oh well, the Canadian really just came out of Edge then.
It's what we do. Stuart said the same thing to me the other day. He's like, when you get really, really animated, your Canadian comes out. And it's the same thing with him. It's you get, excited and angry or whatever. It happens.
Yeah. You want to make some good points, eh?
I try not to do that one. I'm very, very conscious of that one. But normally I start talking really quickly and then my accent entirely changes. But I guess if you're trying to make a point, you want to make yourself definitely sound Canadian. You definitely say A. Christian's just not partaking. He's just there.
Oh, he's going to drop some sort of swear at the end.
I love, though, the week that he was like, your father's still alive, right? And we were like, okay.
I like that it has to be Cage and Cope, not Cope and Cage.
Mm-hmm. That's all he's going to say. That's it. There's your one line for him. Yeah, tech is wonderful, Eric, right? Like, the rules are that there's no rules.
So mine, like, I can go into the camera settings, and I used to be able to adjust them on the fly, but now as soon as I open Streamlabs, it locks it. So I can adjust all the settings in the camera settings, but they don't reflect in the stream. I'm like, well, that's annoying.
Yeah. And I had to get rid of the camera hub off of my because that was apparently really making my PC work really hard. So I was like, okay, this is dumb. It's about, not a boot. That's right.
Do you use an Elgato camera?
I do.
Yes.
I do now. Yeah. If I had known, I wouldn't have got the Elgato, but they lost my Logitech in the move. So I just replaced it. And at the time, this was a better camera for a cheaper price. I was like, well, that's fine. And then I was like, now I know why I shouldn't have got this. But looks great. It just caused a lot of problems.
Yeah. Oh, that's not Jimmy.
Because I'm rich. That's fantastic.
Holy dooly.
Well, you knew when, because they kept mentioning the money. Oof, his nose. They keep mentioning the money that you knew that Christian was going to be like, I don't care. Just let's go. My favorite one now too, Eric, is when people realize, that I'm Canadian and they're like, I'm not your buddy guy. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Really don't do that. But
I don't know. According to my favorite show, you say that a lot. It's okay. The top half of your head's attached to the rest.
Mm-hmm. For now, it's an optical illusion. I'm okay with most Canadian jokes. At some point, I'm like, okay, that's enough. I get more offended when people think we're Americans. It's like,
that's fair at this point in time.
Yeah. Someone called me a Yank one day, and I just about lost my mind. It was on stream too, and it was like, first of all, Yanks are Americans, and then they were like, oh yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that's the thing, and that's all I really need to say about that. What is Renee wearing?
Oh god, their entrance is going to be something.
Yeah. I just love, like, their weekly entrances are great. Their pay-per-views are just like the bop. I'm just wondering what they're going to do with that. You're gonna have pyro.
Is that Canadian or American?
What was that? Sorry, I missed it.
There we go.
Oh, my stream is stuttering, so I'm missing some of it. So it's like,
yeah, they just gave Renee $10,000, and then Nick was like, "That's American, not Canadian."
Yeah, so more, yeah. I like Letterkenny and Shoresy a lot.
Okay, here we go. What's gonna happen here?
For me, though, those two are both they're really good Canadian content jokes because they're accurate. I mean, let's face it, we are very self-deprecating with our humor here. So same as Australians, Brits, like we all do the same thing. We all have the same sort of, we know.
That was a lot of pyro. The Young Bucks are great guys.
It's so good when all of this is so good. Like just all of it.
Did you see the sign in the front row that they gave the lady money for?
No.
There's a lady in the entranceway. She had a sign that says the Young Bucks are the best tag team ever, and they walked over and gave her a stack of cash.
Oh, I think I'm there now. It's like it's stuttering and it's backing up. Oh, there it is. I have the Young Bucks can't afford new shoes, and then there, the Young Bucks are the best tag team ever. Yeah, I saw the respect the Young Bucks.
Also, are they selling those duffel bags?
You want all the AEW merch, don't you?
To be fair, I have an AEW backpack right there.
Oh, okay. But it doesn't mean you don't want another one.
Yeah, and in my room I have an AEW windbreaker jacket. Well, tell me you're not sucking up to the Canadian fans without telling me you're sucking up to the Canadian fans right now.
You think they
That
missed on a
is
spot where they have to pay the money back? Yeah, my Wi-Fi is doing something crazy. My stream's just dying here. Not great. It's because I was happy that things were working. So I can't have good things. It's just
yeah. Austin is very pink.
I love that Juice is growing the beard back at least because I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, yeah. No, the
He needs to be
the
the crazy wild man. Yeah,
clean shaven Juice was no.
it was
It
something.
was strange.
Oh, okay, Scott. Um, yeah, when he came in with no beard, I was like, I don't know, I don't like this.
It's like I love the TikTok videos where like the dad shaves his face and then the the young child gets to see their dad for the first time with a shaved face and he's just like, nope.
Yeah, I remember my dad had a beard when I was growing up, and the same thing. The first time he shaved it, I was like, okay.
Who the hell is this?
At least I was a bit older, so I got it. But like little kids, I could definitely, see being weirded out by it.
Oh yeah, toddlers and stuff. They just look at it like, who is this guy?
Not the same person. Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad they're still using Austin. They could have very easily just shelved him.
It's a perfect example. It's like with Kyle, right? They could have just written the whole tag team off. I'm glad they didn't because Kyle has obviously just flourished.
I guess he got lucky too that Juice was back. Like if it had just been him,
He
might
had
have been
somebody.
in a
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. He had somebody to work with. He wasn't, because I can't imagine him rolling solo. He definitely is a tag team guy. Yeah. I love Brian on commentary. Every once in a while I hear his voice and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. This is a qualifier? Is it? Is this a qualifier for All Out for the triple threat or something?
Yeah, probably for the tag 4-way maybe. I'm sure I saved the graphic.
What's the main
Yeah.
event tonight?
Qualifier for the 4-way ladder match.
Okay, that's yeah. Which I assume will be the Young Bucks here, but
I would think Tekla and Aminata are the main event.
that's what I would say too.
Or maybe Riho and Robin if they're going to run an angle after.
Yeah, I think that's, when you have to think about with some of these main events, you're like, okay, what's going to spin off from it? Or, will we get another, match to add to Saturday or whatever from it?
But yeah, I could see Aminata and Tekla leading into some sort of chaos. For the women's.
Are they both in the 4-way? No, Tekla is, but not Aminata.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that could be a match to end it too, because you could have everybody like Jamie Hayter and Nakamura as well, right? So.
Yep. And yeah, there's no disqualifications and stuff, so if they get involved, it doesn't really matter. Have that be the reason that Aminata finally beats Tekla or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was really, they sort of indicated that this was a brawl that was going to happen. I mean, they were always fighting backstage every chance they got, and then they sort of just stopped. And then Jamie Hayter came back, and then they were all brawling. And I was like, so are we getting a payoff? And nothing was booked. And then this was added to tonight. And I was like, okay, well, at least I feel like we're getting something from it anyway.
Hmm.
So what do you have coming up on the buzz next week?
JPJ's on next week,
Oh yeah,
talking all things sports,
very cool.
from crazy sports, sports games. Yeah, memorable and insane moments in sport, basically.
That's cool.
And then the following week is another magician from the same Now You See Me show.
Oh, okay. Which is in December?
Yep. Good excuse to go to the Opera House in December.
You gonna go?
I'm gonna ask for tickets.
Yeah. That's the right answer.
Yeah. The Opera House is expensive, so
Yeah.
just parking at the Opera House is expensive enough.
What is just because a stack of money is just thrown around? It's paying off the ref. Fantastic. Good stuff. Good stuff. Making a big production of putting it in his pocket. I actually thought he was going to have that for a second. I can't imagine the Young Bucks aren't winning this.
No. My favorite spot with like the ref payoff one is where the ref just like takes the money and puts it in their pocket. Like, okay. And then doesn't do anything to help them.
Yeah, I mean.
Or there was one with like, I think it was Earl or Brian Hebner in TNA. Mm-hmm. And they did like a similar spot where someone had money and then it got thrown up in the air like this. Mm-hmm. And then the ref was just like wandering around in the background, just like picking up the notes and putting them in his pocket.
Well, that's what they were just talking there about, all the money floating around the ring. And I said I'd probably be just like picking it up. So when are we getting the other people qualifying for this? I mean, this is Saturday. Like,
there's 2 more tonight, I think.
Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, yeah. There was a lot of tag matches I didn't really put together that would have been all the qualifiers.
Yeah, so we've still got...
Yeah.
Still got Kip and Killswitch versus Jet Speed. And Callis family of Hechicero and Alexander versus Top Flight.
Right, okay. Yeah, because I know JPJ and CJ were talking about it on the Swarm. They're like, we can't even make a guess at who will win this match because we don't even know who's in it yet.
Like, yeah, we know one of the 4 teams.
Yeah. Who do you think will be in that then? I'm assuming the Young Bucks. Do you think Jet Speed?
Yeah. Young Bucks, Jet Speed, and probably Callis family.
Yeah.
I don't know how interested Top Flight would be in being put in another tag match after the last one another ladder match after the last one they had.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking that would make sense to have them, but also, yeah.
That was gross. That was a horrible, disgusting thing to see live.
Which, you know, I mean, I know you're wrestlers and this is what you do and stuff, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, not great.
Like, I get it was a freak accident, but yeah, surely it would still kind of...
It's PTSD
freak you
about
out
it.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh. Jimmy Townsend must be finished for the night.
For now.
Because he just liked my tweet.
Oh, okay.
So he's backstage just on his phone now.
Just waiting, yeah. Just the way he's laying there, it's funny. Here's this just looks like he's dead. Like dead, dead. The countdown to All Out is immediately after this. Good Lord. What are you doing?
I think they always do that with the countdowns. They always put them on just like immediately after the Dynamite. I'm like, that's
I'm not watching that at midnight. I'm just not. Like, like this is running to midnight. That's late enough for me.
I don't think I've ever watched a single one of those countdown shows.
Often I will just like record it and watch it the next day, when I'm having coffee or something. But
I usually just watch
background noise.
the highlights that end up breaking out onto Twitter. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Unless it's something I need to see, I'm okay with just catching highlights. Austin Gunn does the best selling. He's really good.
Just because, like, majority of the time it's just recapping stuff that, like, I haven't missed any episodes, so I've seen it all.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think if you weren't keeping up weekly, or like for the longest time, I didn't get Collision. So I'd watch some of them leading up to the pay-per-views because there's always stuff that I would miss because we only ever got Collision on TV here if it was in Canada. If it wasn't in Canada, we didn't get Collision. It was weird.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah. So that was worth watching the sort of countdown stuff because then you'd be filled in on some backstories.
It's the same with the 0 hours. Like, if there's no matches on, I'm like, why would I watch that?
Which is normally now they usually have like 2 or 3 on the 0 hour. And again, I only sort of half watch it. I have it on usually. And then when a match starts, I'll pay attention. But normally it's just background noise. I'm usually working on something else.
Yep.
You know what it's like when you work from home. It's just get paid when you work.
Always doing something.
Yeah. If I can multitask, wrestling is something you can usually multitask and do. It's just, especially the 0 hour matches, because they're usually not a lot of story involved with them.
Yeah,
or
it's usually
a lot
just
of pickup after
fun.
them. Yeah. It's how you get the extra, 10 or 12 people on the card or whatever. This match feels long. I don't know.
That's great. They're just picking up all their money. Like, no, zounce.
As I said, it was feeling long. I just got the counts. I was like, where did they get all this money from? Did they win that match last week? This match should be good. The Beast Mortos and Mascara Dorada.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
While we're on a commercial, I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, sounds good.
Since we're only like an hour and a half in.
Crazy. Halfway. I would love for my stream to actually stop crashing now. Oh, that's right. Okay. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate you. You always get all the things that either I miss or don't pay attention to. I appreciate you.
And I didn't miss anything.
Absolutely not. Still commercials. Scott was just telling me that Mox gave them all the money. So where did they get all this money from? I clearly missed it. So
I feel like we've already seen so much of this show and we're only halfway.
we have seen a lot though. Like it's I think the fact that it's 3 hours is really throwing like the feel of it, because like normally by now we'd be like, okay, we're heading into the main events and that's it, right? Like, which would still feel like it flew along, but
because looking at this graphic that I saved yesterday. We've had the face-to-face with the tag teams. We've had Mox. Had the Lashley match. Had the Bucks match. Oh, so there's still.
We've got the 2 tag matches. We've got the Tekla Amanada match. We've got
And
the
the
Mortos
Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Tony Storm segment.
Does she have a segment or is she on commentary?
It says Spotlight on AEW Women's World Champion Timeless Tony Storm.
That could be a video package for all we know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe we already got that.
I didn't see it that I noticed, but
And then we've still got Riho and Robin. So there's still a lot. It just feels like we've seen a lot.
I think because the contract signing and even that promo with CNC and stuff felt a little bit long. There
Is a reason to watch that match, that show.
That's gonna be great. That's gonna be a great match. I love that it's the women too, just fighting in the parking lot. Like AEW knows. Just give me some women brawl and I'll be happy.
Mina with the boxing gloves.
She's crazy. And I love Willow, like, looks so pretty and demure in her floral, and then she's just like, hey, I'm liking this show. It's been pretty good so far. It's weird being 3 hours, so it feels like I'm trying to, like, manage expectations.
Oh my god, that Sky and Julia part was creepy as hell. Goddamn creepy, evil, demonic twins.
I am really curious about this match because those two are just going to wail on each other. Feels a little odd, but I'm okay with it. All right, everyone get be quiet. My boy's on TV.
This is another one where it could go either way. It'll be fine.
It is true. Like, I know CJ and JPJ were talking about it on the Swarm today too. They were like, who wins this? I mean, it really doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, this match isn't going to determine who's going to win the match on Saturday.
No. Like, I could see Dorada winning it so that they can say that there's a CMLL competitor.
That's why I
match.
think he's going to win as well, though. Yeah.
But then you could also have Mortos win because of Mercedes.
Which is what people will say, yeah. I think we'll see Dorada win, though, because of the CMLL, because then they have more eyes on CMLL, whereas everybody knows what Mortos can do already. And especially, I think, in here with Takeshita and Okada, I think Dorada makes the most sense.
Yeah, he'll bring like the high flying stuff.
This is not even half of what I own for Funko Pops, but yes, it is a very big ass collection of Funko Pops.
Oh boy.
I own something like, I want to say like 1,200, somewhere around there.
Jesus. Do you have any of the like crazy expensive ones too?
I got a lot of mint inbox, like super rare ones. I got a lot of autographed ones. Yeah. They're obviously not these ones that are out of box.
Yep. Yeah, Karina and Chloe have a bunch of like crazy expensive ones too.
If they're looking for anything, let me know because I've got a ton in storage too that I just don't have out. I'm always looking. I'm not even looking to sell. I'm just people can have them. I don't care. I used to work at EB Games, and so you see a lot of stuff, and you get caught up, right? You get caught up in the hype and the collection,
yep.
and then of course people gift you things, and I collect very certain, like very specific things. So this way is Star Wars. This is all Star Wars stuff on this side. I'm like trying to see it on camera. Star Wars stuff. There's Doctor Who in the middle. There's Batman over here. Like I have very
I got a Batman one.
Taste. Yeah.
Down.
Oh, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you. Yeah. So I've mostly Star Wars.
I've got two Batman.
Yeah, I have 2 shelves of Batman. I'll send you a picture later. I have lots of Batman. I mostly collect Batman specifically and Harley, but I have all like the Batman villains and stuff as well.
And I have 2 Batman, and I didn't buy either of them. I'm pretty sure Karina bought both of them.
I started collecting Batman, I want to say about maybe 15 years ago. I used to do a lot of charity work, but I never like looked for credit and stuff for it. So my friend used to always call me Batman because he was always like, you just do stuff for other people and you don't look for anything. So he was just like, okay, Batman. So he started buying me Batman stuff. And so I just sort of ended up like, I've got a bat signal that lights up back there that like projects against the wall. Like I've got all kinds of Batman stuff. Like I just sort of came across it. Like wasn't my intention to start collecting Batman stuff. It chose me. Well, I wasn't born into it.
This here, the Batman mask, that was one of those ones where we just randomly went into a Target when I was over there last time, and they had that. And I was like, oh, well, got to get that.
I have a problem too, where I just buy shit because I can. Get adult money.
Yep. Yeah, and then we went to, I think it's Anime World or something in Orlando, and I bought all of the Dragon Ball figures. I have like 4 of those, and one of them's like this tall.
I have a big collection of Disney villains as well. It doesn't say hook on it. No, it's actually a bat signal. That's what I should do. I should actually put some batteries in it because I haven't put it in since I moved, and project it behind me. The Batman signal. You'd probably put it up on the ceiling and you'd see it in this picture because you can see that at the top of my shelf I have a lot of statues from video games and stuff. You can see my favorite thing right here. That's Nyx, the little stuffed animal from the Star Wars Outlaws game. He was only available to employees of Ubisoft who worked on the game. And cool. I was lucky enough to have a friend who managed to acquire him for me.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He was like, I need your address. And I was like, okay. Like random out of nowhere. He's like, just trust me. I'm like, fine. So this person I barely know my address, but whatever. And then it showed up in the mail.
I was like, was it for the Batman that one of the like popcorn buckets was a bat signal? And I tried to get Karina to get it for me and she wouldn't. So rude.
I won't slag her off because I get it. I'm that
I think the issue was like
the
cinema that had it was really far away from it.
Okay, yeah.
No, that's fair.
However, I'm not going to tell you this, but you can buy American stuff online. If you're in the States. It's harder outside of the States, but like one of my friends, he doesn't live near a lot of the big cinemas that have the collector stuff, but he collects the buckets. So he just buys them online. So he has like the Nosferatu like coffin. And he's got like, there's a few I looked at. The popcorn buckets start to get ridiculous though. Like some of them are just
the Dune bucket. The Dune one is that's a something
bucket. That's a choice. That was a choice. But now I kind of want to change my bat signal to hook, just because I can. That'd probably be easy enough to do. I fixed my washing machine. Pretty sure I can modify a toy. Like
you need someone with a 3D printer to print one that just says Peggy.
But I'll like put it out the window, like so it's on the street or something, and see what happens. Look at the guy that was in the crowd last week with the sign to make me laugh.
We didn't end up finding who that guy was, did we?
No, I couldn't bring myself to be like, hey, Twitter, do your thing, find me this man, because I'm like, it feels like that's creepy. How you get a restraining order. Like, I mean, I thought about it, but
yeah, international borders, it's fine.
For all I know, he's Canadian. Like, I mean, it's just... I laughed about it, though. I kind of just wanted to find out what the story was. Like, but I was worried that it would really come across as me being like, I need to find this man. Like, you know, like, but I really just wanted to know who the Peggy was.
Yeah, who is your Peggy?
Exactly. Yeah. Shipping everything. So there's so many businesses. You were talking about that too, Jamie, right? Like shipping to the United States is impossible now for you.
Yeah, they have changed that back, but it's still a pain. You got to fill out all these extra forms and pay all the tariffs and everything ahead of time. Otherwise, they just bounce it back to you. Like, geez. That generic AEW Lucha mask is horrible.
It's not great. Yeah. However, I do like the Viva La Lucha shirt. I would wear that.
You just like that because it's not on a black t-shirt.
Absolutely. You get me. Speaking of not black t-shirts and stuff, Mystery Wrestling is running a show Sunday in Toronto as well. So that's Eva Luno's promotion.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a great shirt. It just says comedy wrestling is real wrestling. And I want it. It's on purple too, which is really nice.
Of course it's on purple. It's Eva Uno.
He had it on black before. And I'm like, why is this shirt on black? So I waited, and I'm glad I waited, because about 2 or 3 months after he put it on purple, I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I'm very much a fan of comedy wrestling, and I think having the first show outside of Quebec is it's nice that they'll have that in for part of the All Out weekend. See, you should be tweeting and get your tweet on TV.
I technically did tweet for this show. I don't think it's going to be worthy of them putting it on the screen.
Hey, Astrid. How are you? Better late than never. How do you feel about Eddie Kingston being advertised as coming back and having a match versus being a surprise?
I personally prefer the surprise. I wish they'd done what they did with Punk.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, made it goddamn obvious that that's who it is without straight up promoting that that's who it is.
Mm-hmm. I think I would have preferred it sort of like Big Bill can call him out, but have a will he or he when everybody knows damn well he will.
Yep.
Versus being advertised. But I also understand advertising him either moves tickets or creates intrigue and people will tune in to watch, right?
Yeah, might get a couple of extra pay-per-view buys, but yeah. I would have
exactly, Hart. Yeah.
I would have just preferred the sort of heavily tease it.
Yeah. And he could have basically just taken, like, I'm not leaving until Eddie shows up, like, at the show, and Eddie could do his march out with the gas can, and or you're right, doing an open challenge, keep it a surprise. But yeah, I mean, I'm not mad. I'm excited Eddie's back. I love Eddie Kingston, obviously, but I think it just, we live in a world where there's no surprises.
Yeah, it's still going to get a big pop, but it's not going to get as big a crazy, like, oh my God.
And I think that's the problem, is that it's, we live in a world where there's just no surprises anymore. So when they actively ruin the surprise, it's like.
I still can't get over Don coming out with the belts as well.
So good.
I still wish they would just get rid of those other 2 belts, though, because the unified belt is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what is the deal with that? Like, they can carry it if they want, but they're not actually belts anymore, right?
No, they are. They can be defended separately.
Oh, can they? See, I said that to somebody one day, and they were like, no. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure. And so I'm just like, I don't know. I just
they clarified in an interview that, yes, they are still viable to be defended separately. I was like, well, that's dumb.
Okay.
I think mainly because of the Continental Classic coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I think the winner of that, like, automatically gets that belt. So maybe he just holds them until then.
This, like, no offense to Terada, but, like, he does not matter in this match. He's there to eat the pin. Like, let's face it.
Yeah, and put more tension between those two.
Yeah,
like, you didn't beat me.
Yes, exactly. I love that he moved, though. Just I do love having the CML guy on the card though. Like that's a nice little ad there. So
Yeah, they are very good at like showcasing their partner promotions.
I think he's a good mix in this match though too, like to play off of the other two. But I think we'll see a lot of, him being like thrown to the outside and those two facing off, teasing that one-on-one match that will definitely be happening.
Yep. Because
Spotlight on Tony Storm next. Okay.
Those other two are much more sort of like hard hitting guys. And at least he can be in there and go, oh, look, here's all the high flying stuff. He can bring the pace to the match and then they can just do the.
You said Takeshita won't win? Yeah. I have to think Okada will. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Okada pins Dorada.
Yeah. I don't think there's a lot of surprises to be had in this card compared to some other cards where you're like, this could go this way or this way. I mean, there's a few of them, sure. But I think in general, this card feels safe.
Yeah. Although I said that about All In London, and then I think I got 2 right. I was like, oh, okay, I'm an idiot.
It's always hard too, because you look at it and you're thinking, okay, how solid do we think the betting odds are? Because some of the odds for these matches, I don't know if you've seen, there are some heavy favorites in this.
Yeah.
Like, minus 4,000, minus 6,000.
And then it also goes down to like, do you have surprises that are not factored into it all in the announced card?
Mm-hmm. And you're right, that can totally change a match, right? Just because, and then someone's going to win, but then someone else interferes, and then it does feel rather safe, but we'll see. We'll see what else gets added as well, because I always like to have at least one moment where I was like, okay, I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. Everybody gets one. Me telling them they're right and I'm wrong.
Like, that match could easily be that one where it's like, oh, I didn't expect that to happen right now, but cool.
Yeah. But and the women's match too. Like, I think Tony's going to retain. But I think you don't think Tony's retaining?
I think you have to put it on stat at this point. If you don't, you've missed it. Because I think she officially joins the Death Riders
for the weekend. Tony.
Yeah, I think Stat officially becomes a Death Rider and takes the title.
Yeah, I do. I know last week I was all in on the Stat thing, and then I was like, I don't know.
Because they pulled the trigger on Garcia last week.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this week they pull the trigger on her.
I could see that. However, I think if Tony loses it, she's going to lose it to Jamie Hayter because of their history.
Yeah, maybe. But again, it's one of those ones where whoever walks out of that match as a champion, you're like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing with that match is, I talk about favorites and upsets and surprises and stuff, and that's a perfect match that even if it's a surprise, I'm not going to be mad. Like, there's no way anybody wins that, and I'm like, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
Because even if Tekla wins, who's like probably the least likely, if it's because of Julia and Sky, it's like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Hart, that, if Stat doesn't win, who does it? I think Jamie Hayter is going to be the person to beat Tony. Just because, isn't that who Tony beat at All In? Was Hayter? Yeah. So I think it's going to come back to that.
Oh my God.
I don't hate that either, Hart. What is she doing? But I would love one surprise. Just give me one surprise on every card and I'll be happy. So I don't go in thinking, okay, all these people are going to win. But don't get me wrong, I love getting my predictions right. I'm a very poor winner. But I would like to be surprised and be like, okay. Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah, I agree. I thought for sure Athena was going to beat her last month.
I don't know how I feel about the slicked back hair.
So she's obviously going for who is it? Which stream or Screen Queen did that. She always had the slick back hair. I'm trying to think now. Of course, I can't think of it now, but it'll come to me as soon as we go off the air. It'll be like, oh my god, that's her. But yeah, I don't love it. I love her with the curls. Like that.
Yeah.
To me makes more sense. Who's Okada got for Saturday for the match? Is that what the question is? Sorry.
I assume so, yeah. So he's going against Takeshita and now Dorada as well.
Yeah. Because Scott was saying something about Takeshita a minute ago and I missed it. Something about is taking
for the world title, the IWGP title.
Okay. And then who else is it on NXT? I saw last night that Charlie Dempsey is taking a month off and going to Japan as well. So I wonder what that's about.
Probably the Noah tournament. Their version of the G1. Sense.
I love that Takeshita Okada. I just give me the one-on-one though.
Because I think the next pay-per-view after this one is Wrestle Dream.
In October.
Which has a lot of New Japan crossover, so yeah, maybe they hold the one-on-one until then. Then they've both go in with titles and it can be like title for title.
I could see that. Yeah, that show tends to be definitely a little more Japan heavy, so I could definitely see that. Oh, there she is. I love Jamie Hayter. Yeah, I see. I'd be very, very happy if Jamie Hayter won this. But I mean, again, Stack could win it. I'd be happy. Like, I mean, anybody. This is what this promo needed to be, though.
Yeah. I love that they're all just like stealing her spotlight.
Yeah. I don't really like the spotlight, but if we're going to do this, then.
Yeah, like at least they didn't all get their own individual spotlights. It's just them stealing hers.
Yes, exactly. Jesus, that's okay.
Tony.
I did see that as well, Scott. Timeless. Oh, no, there we go.
So trim your bushes comment that got me.
Every day Tony says something that I'm like, how did she get away with saying this? Like every promo. I'm like, just when I think she can't outdo herself, she says something else and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, see, nothing will ever surprise me. This is like that. Yep.
Yeah.
So Australian.
I think just because we're so conditioned on primetime television in North America that you don't hear phrases, even though it's not blatant whatever, it's like, innuendos and so on and so forth. And I don't know if a man could get away with this.
No.
So I think every once in a while she'll say something, I'm like, or she'll say a phrase and I'm like, oh my God, really, Tony? And then the next week she'll like top it. I'm like, it's just so good. The day she talked about milk lemonade, I just about friggin' died. I was like, what are you doing, Tony? I was just... Aminata's not coming out dressed like to brawl. She's in her
That's what I was about to say. That's an interesting outfit choice for a no holds barred match.
Yeah, like Tekla came out in her jeans and boots and stuff. So I get that though, Scott. Like going back to the New Japan wants him to win the title there. I mean, I think it's a lot to be said. You want your people to win your title at home, right? Like. I guess she's got like jean shorts on. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how hardcore that is. Doesn't feel like it protects a whole lot, but
Yeah, I think it's more the bikini top. It's like,
yeah.
you're probably going to go through some tables and crazy stuff.
Yeah.
At least have a t-shirt on.
That is possible that Tekla takes the tax and or barbed wire bump. That's why she's wearing the jeans and everything. I feel like Tekla is going to take, I mean, they'll both take some hard hits, but I do think Tekla would be like the crazy one to take like something stupid.
Oh, yeah.
I actually really, really like what they're doing with her. I was a little concerned, you know, when a lot of the guys come in, they had like Speedball, for example, had the vignettes every week. And with her, we didn't really get that. We had the little purple spider that would crawl across the screen. And if you knew, you knew. But if you didn't, you didn't. And so then she came in and people were like, who is this? But I think the crowd is really getting behind her, seeing, you know, her entrances where she's upside down and like all those things.
Yeah, her personality is enough to carry her.
Yeah. I think that's doing it. I agree, Scott. Every once in a while, I have that moment too where you're like, is that Zoe Stark? Especially with her hair like this.
Mm-hmm.
Aminata is so tall too. Like I didn't realize how tall she was until I met her at one of the shows in Edmonton, and I was like, you are intimidating. As someone who is not tall, everybody's intimidating. So I'm more fun sized than tall. She definitely looks more like Zoe Stark in this, like in this iteration too, with the jeans and the shirt. And
yeah, this
like
whole
that.
outfit
Yeah,
looks
it's very Zoe Stark.
Zoe.
It's a good shot there, Scott. I like Tony. She's crazy. She's crazy.
Aminata just popped the commentary team.
I think when you have the ability to do that, when they sit there all the time and deal with this all the time, you know, it's like I didn't hear it. I think I was in a picture-in-picture. So
They cut to her walking through the crowd holding Tekla, and she goes, "Ratty ass bitch," and the commentary team were just like.
I think if you can break commentary, it's quite the skill too, because they're so used to being like what they have to say and what they have to do.
Especially Brian, like she got Brian, so
yeah.
I think Taz isn't so difficult to get, but yeah, she got Brian.
I think if you catch him unexpectedly, yeah, because I think normally he's probably very like calm, just unexpected. Football ads. I don't need football. I'm watching wrestling.
So many bin lids.
They look so flimsy. Like they don't even look dangerous or scary. It's like, are they like those aluminum, you know, pizza trays? That's what they always remind me of.
Yeah, like the oven trays.
Yes. Yeah. Like the ones that basically crumple if you look at them the wrong way.
Yeah, you pick them up on the wrong angle and they just fold in half. You're like, oh, damn it. But they make a good noise if you smack someone with them, so.
Yes. Yeah. Which, I mean, let's face it, is what it is. It's optics, right?
Oh, belt. Holy belt.
I mean, picture-in-picture, but slow and dramatic.
She's now choking Aminata with her belt. Except the belt is across her mouth.
That's wild.
Tekla has her knee pads under her jeans. I can't imagine that's an easy process to do.
No, every time I see them like that, I'm like, how did you get those on?
Yeah, and keep your knee pads in the right spot, not halfway up your legs.
Which I also wonder if maybe they're built in.
Maybe.
Like, sewn into the jeans versus actually just sitting under the jeans. Because then you could just pull them on. Now I'm like, this is my mission now to figure this out. Like
it'd be
I get fixated on stupid stuff, JB.
If they were loose jeans, I would get it. It's like, oh yeah, that's easy. But these are pretty tight jeans.
This is the next week. I'll be like, so I found out about the knee pads and the jeans. I'll spend a week investigating.
Amanada just did a rope hung neck breaker DDT thing onto a bin. They're still going nuts. There's a lot of chairs in the ring too.
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh! That just hurt my back.
They sound so loud as well.
Did you see the spear into the chair?
Just now.
Yeah. That looked rough.
She's actually got a red mark across her back already. Yeah, see, Scott was saying Dusty's jeans were like that, the knee pads sewn into them.
It's like when you see people do they put the chairs back to back and then they slam someone onto like the top of the seat backs. I'm like, no, that just looks horrible.
I don't understand how people don't get hurt more.
Yeah, how you don't break your back. Mm-hmm. Holy headbutt.
Or when you see them drop them on the chairs and it looks like they didn't quite hit the way they should have, and you're like, that's gonna hurt later.
Yeah, the chair like buckles awkwardly. Like,
yeah. Mostly excited to see Amanada back in the States after her ordeal there in England where she had her bag stolen, including her passport and everything. It's got to be scary, losing everything like that.
Yeah, when you're overseas. Like, oh, crap. God damn it.
Why would you do this? Have it, like, actually switch between this and, like, Collision and cut in the middle of it. Well, it came right back. But still, that is so weird.
I have to go to a whole new stream.
Oh, you do? Mine just picks up, so...
Oh. Mine popped up and said, event terminated. Like, great.
That's weird, though, because usually for me, Collision is on a different channel than Dynamite. So clearly this is coming through as a 3-hour Dynamite on my listing, which is nice. I didn't have to switch because I'm having a hard enough time keeping this stream stable. So.
Yeah, I just got the big red screen. I was like, event terminate. I'm like, cool.
That's dumb.
Oh.
I'm not a trash mouth.
Spider 10.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that did not. The way she landed on her ankles there was just like.
Oh my god, that fisherman buster. I was watching a Australian indie show this week for review on Wrestle Radio, and someone did the Tekla spider pose.
It's crazy.
I was like, someone's been watching the AEW shows.
Mm-hmm. It's always impressive. I don't care. It's just like, I always think I could do that, and I'm like, no, I could not.
Yeah, they did the Tekla spider pose, and then they did someone else's thing. What was it? Oh, they did the Tekla spider, and then they did the Stephanie Vaquer Devil's Kiss thing.
Oh.
I was like, I know who your favorites are.
And one of the crowd start yelling, like Booker T.
I don't think so.
Did you? Booker T was having a field day last night on NXT with that. With Rhea
Oh,
as
with
well.
the double.
Yeah. This makes sense that Tekla would win this, considering Tekla's in that 4-way, right? So
Yeah, go in with some more momentum.
Oh, just got the mic. Okay.
Have you listened to her unrestricted podcast episode?
Tekla's?
Yeah.
No, I have not. Worth it?
It's very good, but yeah, she's got quite the potty mouth.
That doesn't surprise me.
So it's always a concern when she has a live microphone.
It's a hard balance when you're. I mean, I'm not like an example of that necessarily because I don't necessarily have a potty mouth to start with, just because of what I do. But like when I'm on here, I'm very much like I'm on. You know what I mean? And then when I talk to other people, but I try to keep it mostly similar across the board. It's too hard to try to keep them separate just in case, right? It's like. Oh, here comes everybody. All the ladies.
Yeah, this is exactly how I expected this to go. See?
Yeah.
This is what I mean. She's going to become a Death Rider.
This is also why I thought this might have been the main event tonight, too, though, for all of this.
Yeah.
Oh. Yuta needs a haircut in, like, the worst way, too. And I will say that every week.
But yeah, the fact that she keeps telling them, I don't need your help. I just get the sense that come the weekend, she's going to accept their help and go, screw it.
She'll have no choice. They'll just help her.
Yeah, they'll just do it. And she'll be like, well, okay, fine.
I don't know. I still can't help but think that Tony's retaining. I feel like Tony's been pretty unbeatable for a while. I feel like if someone's going to beat her, it's going to be in a one-on-one match. It's not going to be in a 4-way.
Yeah, maybe.
Because normally that's what happens. You get these champs that are sort of dominant. You want to really put the person over who wins. You want them to actually like pin them in a one-on-one.
Oh, just know if Statlander wins, I'll be unbearable next week.
Next week. Okay, got it.
I will be very gloaty.
Yeah. And if Kyle Fletcher wins, are you showing up in the vest and the outfit?
Oh, I'm full suiting next week if Kyle Fletcher wins.
Was it full suit or was it what GOA was wearing with Ricochet?
No, I have.
I was laughing about the thirst strap thing.
Full suit, no socks.
Okay, let's also put it in perspective. If Statlander wins, you are immediately going to be in the stream with JPJ and I screaming about how you were right and I was wrong. And then you will also have the group DM open for this stream, yelling at me, I'm sure, with pictures of you running around or something with Statlander. Like, with big signs says, I told you so.
Sorry, I won't go as far as Todd did on Wrestle Radio a few months ago when he made some wild prediction and it was right. So then he paid for a Brian Alvarez cameo to tell us all how right he was.
I love that.
And that we should listen to Todd more. Like,
I love that, actually.
so now, whenever he gets something right, he just randomly during our episodes, you should listen to Todd. He's really smart, that guy. Like, shut up, Brian.
Or you can get the whole, just send me the Bart Simpson gif of the, at least you tried, the cake. Like, that's what I said I was going to do to Stuart every time he was messing up in It Takes Two. I was like, at least you tried. What's Hangman out here giving advice about? Your segment's done. Go home.
I like that Alicia was basically in the Canadian tuxedo.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian wedding dress.
Yeah. Canadian homecoming dress or whatever, the prom queen. I'm so happy to see Luchasaurus back. Is he Luchasaurus or Kill Switch? I wasn't paying attention.
Kill Switch.
He's still Kill Switch? I wasn't sure.
He's Kill Switch, but his Twitter is Luchasaurus.
For some reason, I thought he went back to Luchasaurus. That's why I was... But I mean, considering his health scare there and how scary it really was, I'm just happy to see him back at all, let alone looking as great as he is.
That's quite the outfit for
Mother Wayne?
Kip, though.
Or Kip. Oh, okay. I was like, which one?
I think Mother Wayne's like quite restrained this time. Unlike the pay-per-view.
She was unrestrained.
I was very unrestricted.
Kill Switchosaurus. Exactly. That's the a good, yeah. It's like me with the Hurt Syndicate business experience.
Yeah. Kill Switchosaurus Rex.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Kip doesn't normally. Oh, whatever it was, he took it off. He's just got like the trunks on now. He had like a weird Spartacus belt or something there.
Yeah, it's something.
It's something. Oh, the speedball sign. Speedball and specifically Speedball is getting a really good push. Like he's involved in everything. I mean, he may not be winning anything, but he's everywhere. That makes me happy because he's so friggin' nice.
I think that's what Kip's little like Spartacus skirt thing was. It was to match Mother Wayne.
Maybe. I also keep referring to this group as the matriarchy now. So it's just, yeah. I keep sitting here thinking that Kip Sabian's going to mess this up like immediately and this match will be over like in like 2 minutes.
I wonder how far away Nick is from being healthy again.
What is his injury?
He broke something. His hand or his arm or something.
Haven't heard much.
But that would have been 4 or 5 weeks ago.
I guess it depends what it is and how it was fixed.
Yeah, if it was just like a hairline fracture or if it was a full break.
Yeah, and if it had like surgery or if it was just cast or if it needed pins or...
Because if it was just a hairline and they just put it in a cast for like 6 weeks is usually the...
And something like that, you know, I'm not saying that he could just immediately jump back in the ring, but relatively speaking, if it's healed, it wouldn't need a lot of like...
He could do a run-in to help them out or interfere or something. That was almost a rough landing.
Now I hear he's suffering from little bitch syndrome. That's fantastic.
I don't think I'd like to get yelled at by Mother Wayne. That seems scary.
Yes.
I'm sure there are people that would like that, but not me.
Kevin Knight's like, okay. I like her though. Like I think she's like she brings a little something to the side there.
She's done so well for someone that really had no background in wrestling, apart from her son and husband did it.
Yeah.
It's got to be the wildest feeling for Nick to like, yep, Mum's here too.
They really are making Killswitch look strong. by him taking 3 hits from Speedball and basically not
Yeah,
budging.
not going down.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to make someone big look like a monster. Just take all these hits and still stay on your feet.
Especially from somebody like, Speedball, who's known for, hitting these big kicks and stuff too. Yeah, I have to think that Speedball and Knight will win this, but
Yeah, because like Kip and Killswitch, the whole thing is that they can't get along, so it would make more sense if they lost, and that furthers that.
I also think having you need a couple of flyers in that match. You know what I mean? Like, can't have all just like hard hitting guys.
Oh yeah, Kevin is going to do something ridiculous off the top of a ladder if he gets a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like him. I didn't know him from any time before he was in AEW. Like, I didn't know him from the indies and stuff. So I really like what I'm seeing when he joined, and especially him with Speedball. It makes sense. Like, you see them together and you're like, yeah, this makes sense.
Because he was like essentially just a New Japan guy, because he went through the dojo there and then was just there. They were like, oh yeah, you're in. I think he's another one of those guys with the dual contract too. Like, I'm pretty sure he's still doing a bunch of New Japan stuff as well.
I mean, in all fairness, go make money everywhere. You can't do this forever.
Super Junior Tag League's coming up soon. I wonder if they put Kevin and Speedball in that.
I think that'd be a good fit. Yeah.
Because they've
When
both
does that
done. It's usually like October, November. I think it's usually about October.
Okay, so soonish.
And they've both done Best of Super Juniors. So.
Wonder how many people will lose to those, like, that will leave for an extended amount of time to do runs over there.
It starts on the 23rd
Of October? Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's a birthday present to me.
And runs until. Looks like November 2nd. So it's only like 2 weeks.
Is it only 2 weeks? Isn't that
Yeah.
short?
No, the tag league's usually pretty quick.
Okay. I don't know why. I think it's because they always have some sort of tournament running that my brain thinks that they're longer than they are.
As long as the velocities are in it, I'll be happy. You guys deserve another chance.
Do you watch a lot of New Japan?
I watch a fair decent amount of it because it's at prime time.
Yes, I was gonna say it makes a difference. For me, it's always in the middle of the night, so I'm not really. I like it when I get a chance to see it. Just...
Anywhere between 6 and 8 o'clock starts. Perfect.
Oh yeah, I think it usually starts here around like 3 or 4 in the morning, somewhere in around there. One of my friends covers it, and so she's always like, "Yeah, I gotta go to bed. It's like 7 o'clock." I'm like, "Oh my god," yeah, because she gets back up at like midnight or 1 or something to watch it.
Yep. Like, Best of the Super Juniors that's my jam. I watched every match of that this year. The G1 I didn't really watch much of because I was like, For some reason, it just didn't grab me this year.
I usually have friends that'll be like, what matches do I need to check out? Like, I just cannot invest more time. Like, if there's a couple matches that are worth checking out, I will for sure, hunt them down and watch them, but I just can't invest in all of it.
Yeah. I think it was just the fact that it was like there was no outside talent. Like, Takeshita was there, but he's essentially a New Japan guy as well.
Right.
So it was like, the G1 is normally like, he's the best of the best from everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Which they didn't really do. I was like, oh, that's disappointing. And then Evil went on a giant tear through the tournament. I was like, oh, God.
I was going to say, there's a lot of hate towards him.
So, his matches are not fun to watch.
Yeah. I don't know him other than I watched was he in like a Forbidden Door match maybe? Or
he has not been on any AEW programming.
No.
Not even ROH. Which shows how much
not Forbidden Door. What's the other one that they had the crossover? They had people from AEW go to New Japan. Wrestle Kingdom?
Dynasty?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think he was on that one.
All
but
right,
that was because that was a New Japan show.
We will be here next week. So far, we have not been canceled. It might just be me, but we'll see. Yeah, maybe it was Dynasty, because my friend that covers New Japan, she was like, come over and watch it. And I was like, okay. So I went over, and that's my only real experience with him. But I know people were just like not amused that he was, doing a tear through the things. So
it's mainly just because like his faction, House of Torture, just interfere in every one of their matches. And it's like, oh, it's the same thing every time.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, the final wasn't horrible. It was his best match in a while. So,
but that was with
Takeshita.
Yeah.
So, shock horror. It was a pretty decent match.
I mean, like I mean, it's Takeshita. How many bad matches has Takeshita had recently?
Kip just almost slapped the mask off Luchasaurus.
I saw that too. I was like, what was that about?
Yeah, good one, Kip. No.
I have to assume Kip is going to eat this, right? Like, I'm just so happy to see Killswitch back.
That was kind of cool. Luchasaurus preventing Kip from cheating to get the win.
Well, I think that's sort of what's going on with him right now, is that sort of conflicted. He's
trying to do things the right way, and Kip is trying to take all the shortcuts.
He refused the tag? So this is Luchasaurus branching out on his own?
Yeah.
Which I think makes sense, especially with him with the, fighting with Christian. And
that's the surprise we're getting on the weekend, I think. Jungle Boy's coming back.
That's the thing I've been hoping for. That was my prediction. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was happening.
Yeah, I would assume
they do what you have for a surprise return. He's been. Where has he been? Like, I mean, he's
just at home making knives.
Yeah.
I assume he comes back and helps the Young Bucks win.
Yeah. And do you think he comes back as Jungle Boy?
Nah.
No, I don't think so
Jack
either.
Perry. Jungle Boy, he's too... Like, I feel like he's grown past that point now.
Yeah.
Like, let's be more serious.
It depends how they want to bring him back, right? If they want to bring him back and but it's just, yeah, he's been off TV a very long time, hasn't he?
Yep. He came back for something and then disappeared again. I was like, okay.
Oh, I just saw the message from Josh about things looking crispy. My phone's been being weird tonight too, so it's like every time you get an update and then everything breaks on your phone, it's like.
Oh, my mum updated her phone to iOS 26 last night,
Mm-hmm.
and it broke everything because hers is an iPhone 12.
Mm-hmm.
I think because it was such an older phone, everything was just like, oh, and it had her phone number in the phone, like it was there, but it for some reason wasn't connected to her her iCloud, so it wouldn't accept her sending iMessages, and it for the longest time couldn't work out how. Because I tried to connect her phone number, and it said, "No, this is already connected to your iCloud." I was like, "Well, iMessage tells me it's not."
So who comes in to deal with Brian Keith? Because obviously Brian Keith's getting involved. So who do we have to come and back Eddie?
I think Eddie probably just does it himself.
I mean,
They'll make Eddie look like a beast.
yeah. I am curious because, like I said, I mean, he has to get involved, and then, do we see Jericho anytime soon?
I hope not.
I mean, I have very mixed feelings about all of Chris Jericho, but it's also a Canadian pay-per-view, right? So
That is also very true. Jesus, I forgot it. I always forget that he's Canadian.
we don't always like to claim him, but
Yeah.
But like, that's also a possibility. I mean, he did finally have a wrestler on his podcast this week, so it's been a while. Or last week, whatever it was. He usually only does that when he's getting ready to come back, but
Yeah, I could see him being on
but
that
I don't know
show somewhere.
what he does or where he shows up or
He might, it could be like a backstage thing, and he says to Big Bill, like, go out there and, like, prove yourself to me. Don't take
unless he comes back and
don't take Brian
separates
Keith out
himself
with you and, like,
from them.
yeah, maybe.
What if he comes back and helps Eddie?
That'd be, ew. I don't
That'd
like
be-
that.
Yeah,
I don't
me
like
either,
that.
because I don't need Eddie to be involved with Jericho, but my brain
No.
works in weird ways. Like,
A lot of possibilities. But I could see him, like, coming backstage and being like, prove yourself. You don't need Brian Keith. Just go out there and do it by yourself.
or even just something stupid. He comes back, he's like, "Hi guys," like, just because it's a Canadian one is all I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's of course all the rumors that he's done with AEW, and he's,
Yeah, heading back to the Rumble.
which I wouldn't necessarily hate. I mean, let him do a one last run or whatever. Wouldn't hate it.
So I'm getting
Go ahead.
a cover for the ad that is just the September to Remember graphic.
That's it. Wow.
Not the red screen, just the September to Remember graphic with, like, the letters are, like, shaking around.
I all of a sudden have female targeted ads, which I wasn't. I was getting very male targeted ads in the first 2 hours. So. Weird. It's
Weird.
like,
Weird switch up.
yeah, like it's like that's a Sephora ad, and I just saw like something for Ozempic, which isn't necessarily female centered, but you know what I mean, like. And then now this is another. Oh, this is appliance installation. Like, this is very. Whereas before I was getting like cars and fast food and.
Yeah. Cars, pizza, and beer.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, that's a weird switch. Yeah, I agree. I think Eddie can do it on his own as well. I think Eddie's gonna Eddie,
Yeah, all he's got to do is bring that
But I can't help but think there's
petrol
going to be
canister and
another,
scare Brian Keith away. Like,
him coming in with a gas can is going to be so good. But I have to think that there's another big surprise if they didn't keep Eddie a surprise.
yeah.
But that's the only thing that, like, why wouldn't you keep Eddie a surprise? Which, now that you've talked about Jack Perry, or else it'll be nothing and I'm getting myself hyped up for no reason, which is also a possibility.
Yeah. But even Jack isn't a huge surprise because they have been teasing it with, like,
Yeah,
the
night thing and
videos
stuff,
with the
yeah.
Bucks and, like, stuff like that. So, but that's what I like the teasers of.
Yeah. The what?
We're
the
making
what
it
if.
pretty obvious that this is happening without directly telling you this is what's happening. But I guess they just wanted that one extra pop to be like, this is why you need to watch this and not that other show that's on.
Yeah. And I think that's what my brain is doing is I'm like, okay, so we moved it earlier. That's fine, whatever. But like, we need something that people are talking about. And that goes for both companies. You want to be the one that people are talking about Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. Whatever that moment is, whether it's
ideally for a good reason, not a bad reason.
Yes. But I mean, WWE is okay with bad reasons too.
Yes,
so
we saw that last time.
Yeah, exactly. So, what does that look like? And it's the same thing I think that they were talking about in the Swarm today as well, was what does WWE do to make sure that people are talking about WrestlePalooza on Sunday? So,
especially with like the ESPN connection, I could see it being some sort of crazy sports thing. Mm-hmm. Some sort of sport tie-in.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know.
Who plays Thursday Night Football this week?
I don't know, but I also think we might see The Rock show up on WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, that would do it.
Because it's ESPN, right? It's just
and he's promoting a movie.
Exactly.
Which I saw this week.
Was it good?
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty like...
It's getting a lot of buzz.
No, yeah, his performance is great, but it's just very like generic sports movie.
Yeah. It's a biopic, right? So, yeah. Is it... Now, I don't know much about the person that he's playing. Is the story very real, or is it like Hollywood version of his life?
It's pretty real.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I said, I don't know him, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Like, you know how when you watch a movie based on a real person and it's like loosely based on their life, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's Miami versus Buffalo Thursday. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so that's... Well, they could have like Josh Allen, maybe. It's in Indy, isn't it?
Yes.
Close enough to Buffalo.
Yeah, it is in Indiana, yeah.
Yeah, it's like all about him like being a pioneer in the sport.
Mm-hmm.
And then like drug issues and just how do you chasing the high of victory and then finding that in drugs and then all of that sort of stuff, the downfall and then the comeback.
Oh.
Don't tease that.
I know. Now I'm like, what?
Jerks.
I need it. I need it right now. He's going to get involved. What did he say?
What in the was that? God damn you, Brian.
Call him up. Such your besties. Oh,
Did he just work the Wrestle Radio Australia crew? Because he told them his neck was bugged.
Because now I'm like, he's got to get in the ring, right? Well, she's not wrestling.
Yeah, no, she's just commentary for this, I would imagine. Because if I recall correctly, she said if she could make a faction, it would be with the Renegade Twins.
That sounds about right.
Which I imagine this match is going to have twin magic happening.
Darby's expecting to get beat up. Absolutely. It's Darby. I refer back to I think our very first show where I was like, we're going to see Darby die in the ring one of these days, aren't we?
So yeah, I think we get twin magic and then Mercedes screw around and make sure that Riho loses.
I can see that.
Faction built.
Are the Renegades signed?
I believe so.
I don't recall seeing anything specific about that, but
They might just be on like ROH contracts, but I'm pretty sure they're.
That's also a possibility. Yeah. That's so weird. I just got a notification that we went live. I'm like, thanks. It's only
love
been
how
2.5 hours.
I love how delayed like
Thanks,
YouTube notifications are
Discord.
sometimes. You're like, cool.
Thanks, Discord. And I'm just like, please tell me I didn't screw something up, and we are literally just going live. I mean, that would be something that would happen.
It'd be on brand.
I mean, to be fair, if we have the cameras working, why bother going live? Because, it's exactly what would happen.
It's like Triller gives me the notification, even though I'm not an AEW Plus member anymore, so I couldn't watch it if I tried.
Mm-hmm.
Every week at about 10:30, it's like, hey, AEW Dynamite is live. I'm like,
Neat.
That's cool. I don't have that service to watch it on you anymore.
Thanks.
Stop trying to get me to re-sign up.
Do you watch TNA at all?
Not really.
No, I was wondering if you're watching the one next week. Was that Victory Road or whatever?
I'll probably just watch highlights.
Yeah, it's in Edmonton, so I'm a little mad that I'm missing it, but my friends are all going to be in the front row.
Just because of how much they keep teasing like the invasion stuff.
Yeah, for me, it's just
I think that'll be next week.
Where I just moved from, right? So it's like all my friends are going to be in the front row, and I'm just going to see them on TV, and I'm just going to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, Scott, whether they're going to pull the trigger on the faction. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't even know they were signed. So
yeah, according to Google Gemini, it says twin sisters who work as a tag team in AEW and Ring of Honor.
So that sounds pretty definitive. Yeah.
And then Wikipedia says they are signed to AEW and ROH.
Okay. So we have this match, and then we've got one more tag match. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Callis family versus Top Flight.
So that's the main event. Interesting. Because that'll be just a shit show, and everybody and their dog will be out there at the end, probably. I'm assuming Brodito might show up too then. At the end of the match.
Did you see the clips from them at CMLL this week?
Of Brodito?
Brodito?
No, I did not.
Bandito was trying to get Brody to do the Macarena. He just would not have a part of it.
Okay, I will be looking that up. Yeah, immediately. Meanwhile, I think Brody would rock the Macarena on a dance floor. Like 100%. He would be like, yeah, this is my jam. Let's just go run it out. I could definitely see him doing that. But I love that he's like keeping his sort of stoic sort of character with the Bandito. Oh.
I wish Hollywood, Florida was closer to Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
And Lakeland.
I don't know Florida geography that much.
Those Lakeland tickets are out on sale. It's like 50% off at the moment.
Oh, really? Is that a smaller place?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay, that would make sense. I'm trying to fill it up.
Even Jacksonville's just that little bit too far away.
Collision Homecoming. Just saw that on my screen. Okay.
Because it's like just over 2 hours away from Carino.
That's far.
So it's like, it's far enough where on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, it's a bit hard to go up and back in the day.
Yes. Yeah.
Before work.
Yeah, that is this Friday, isn't it, Scott? There was
That's
no
also another.
interference in this, just straight up. Okay.
That's another surprise we could get on Saturday as well with MJF. His Hammerstone from MLW, where he popped up and they had a faction dynasty, I think they were called. And MJF showed up on MLW last week to talk to Hammerstone about it.
And then, of course, you know, we had the whole thing here to start it off where he's yelling at Tony Khan and stuff. And yeah, who knows? Who knows? I mean, there's got to be some, you know, some sort of surprises.
No faction, just
Yeah.
that seems like a wasted opportunity.
It's just a very straightforward match. Like, so what's going on with that Mystico match then? Mystico's losing his mask? Or is MJF losing his title?
I would think MJF loses the CMLL title.
I can't imagine they're unmasking Mystico. That's all, like, I mean, it's possible. But
That's wild if they do that.
I know. That's why, because
Like they've put multiple people under that mask.
Right? I'm just thinking how, yeah. I mean, my brain is like, this has to be him losing the title. It has to.
Like they changed the name of that character so he could get it back.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how I feel about this nonsense, but whatever.
Hey, if I get to see Jerry Lynn wrestle, I'll take it.
I'm okay with that part of it. I'm not sure I'm okay with the Acclaimed getting back together. I don't know.
I think they've just realized that the singles run is just a bust for them. So
well, doing nothing with it is he's taken through the marks already. It's true.
Yeah, they didn't help.
Well, they did. They didn't do anything with Anthony Bowens. Like they just sort of let him flounder. And, you know, like, can you do something with him? Like, I don't know.
And then, Max got the best wrestler alive thing over, but that's not...
I don't know how he did that. And I think he's even surprised by it when you get the crowd chanting and he always looks around like, no, you're not doing it right. Like,
that's not a main event level gimmick either. That's a mid-card comedy thing for a couple of months.
Yeah. But, I mean, I loved the Acclaim, but I just can't imagine them excuse me, getting back together.
Yeah.
Where do you watch CMLL this weekend? Where do I even watch that? I don't even know. I have to look that up.
I think the English commentary is on, you can buy it on YouTube.
Sounds right.
And then they have like a subscription thing, which is crazy, like $30 a month or something. What?
Which is ridiculous. Yeah. Like I want to watch more, like you know, the CMLL and AAA and stuff like that. But it's just like, can we make it easier for me, please? Like, also just tell me where to watch it. Like, it's so bad, and it happens a lot because we're here in Canada and so close to the States. Is that we only get the American advertising? I'm like that. I can't watch it there. I don't have that. Like that doesn't. It's I don't have it. We can't. Like we don't have that at all. It's not an option. So where do I find it? And then it takes me like 4 hours to find out where I can watch something. And by then I'm irritated and I don't want to watch it anymore.
So according to Reddit, they have CMLL now offering subscription tiers on YouTube for live shows. There's $11 USD a month for Tuesdays live and Fridays on delay.
Okay.
$29 USD a month for Tuesdays and Fridays live, except for big shows, whatever the heck the difference is there. Or $41 USD a month for Tuesdays, Fridays live, 2 Colosseo shows, and all of the big shows.
See, that's very
expensive.
expensive. Like that's like $65 for me a month. Like that's a lot. Like a month. That's a lot.
Yeah, if it was $41 for the year, I'd be like, okay.
I agree, Scott. Yeah.
But I'm not paying 41. That's
a
like
month.
$80 Australian.
Yeah, exactly.
That's more than my internet.
Did you watch the Worlds Collide last weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a good show.
Yeah, I do like that there is a bit of the WWE polish to AAA shows, because the last time I watched like a Triple Mania that was totally AAA, I was like, what is happening on this show? This is wild.
That's what I love about it, though. Like, I mean, it should not surprise you that I kind of dig chaos. Like, so I watch the AAA shows and I'm like, yep, this is exactly what I want this to be. So now I see it and I'm like, where's the charm that is like the kitschy garbage nonsense that doesn't make sense? Like,
It is
I
kind
feel
of a soulless interpretation of AAA.
yeah, yeah. And you watch things like, Psycho Clown and all these characters, and you're like, it doesn't make sense, and it doesn't need to make sense. So
Yep.
now it just feels like it's just too much WWE. But I mean, I'm enjoying it. I think Dom winning was obvious, those kind of things, and Lola and Mr. Iguana made me happy, like kind of stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, it's just that I remember watching those Triple Mania shows and being like, you'd go from the most incredible lucha match you've ever seen to like, what is this?
yeah,
I'm confused.
yeah. I don't
The
mind a
whiplash
little
was
polish
nuts.
on it, but I think don't take away too much of what makes it sort of kitschy, So
Uh-oh, it's the oops.
always slacking. I still need to get that shirt made.
I love the Death Riders t-shirts.
Just the white ones?
It's just a white t-shirt, but then in like the bottom corner on the left-hand side, it just says the Death Riders.
Yeah.
And, like if you had it half
They're
the time, you don't even see
expensive,
that.
Oh, was this announced already?
No, that's a banger.
I was just gonna say, I don't remember seeing this. This is gonna be good.
That makes the Saturday
This is
tailgate
part of the
brawl
tailgate brawl, yeah. That'll be
a must-watch,
yeah.
because every one of those encounters between those two has been fantastic.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah,
I love
exactly.
Don's Tron.
Yes.
Yeah.
The King.
Yeah, Scott's right. Like, is they Vikingo going to be a heel, or are they just going to keep forcing it down our throats that he's a face?
Well, I mean, you see, well, first of all, let's just get that out there, is that they hate him because he beat Alberto for the belt, and they loved Alberto, which is so wrong on so many levels, because he's a trash human. And so I don't trust the fans' perspective on anything. But I love Vikingo, and it makes me mad that he's getting booed. But I also see WWE being like, yeah, we can't leave the belt on this man, because like the crowd is just not, and they're not even like giving him good heel heat. They just don't like him. Like, when they're booing Dom out of respect, like, they enjoy it, like, you know what I mean? But they just hate Vikingo. Like,
Oh my god, Don, you look like an idiot.
the camera like right in his mouth, basically. Does the guy have a Labubu? He does. Sitting at the top of the ramp. Trying to explain to JPJ what Labubus were was the highlight of my day yesterday.
They are something.
And I'm like, how do you explain what a Labubu is? Like, just Google it.
Just Google it. Have you seen Rhea's collection of Labubus yet?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I meant to look it up yesterday. I forgot. I don't get it.
No, they're weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I understand, but that was WWE getting rid of Alberto, right? Like, so they had to do something to make it, make sense. But like, I don't know. I just don't trust crowds that, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like,
why are we cheering
Alberto's
for terrible
garbage.
people?
Like, whatever. It's like watching NXT or something like that too. Like the fans just going to work for themselves, right? they do their own thing, and you're like, you can't tell them who's good and who's bad.
There you go. There's Rhea's infatuation with Labubus.
Oh, just send it to me.
Yep.
Wow. Not just like one or two. Like,
No.
it's crazy.
Like,
it's one of those things, like, I get, artificial scarcity, and I get, the mystery boxes, and I mean, look at this. Like, I mean, I get it.
but at least when you buy a Funko Pop, you know what you're getting.
Yeah, but I get, like, the chases, and, like, I get all of that rarity stuff, but I look at them and I'm like, I don't get it. Like,
Have you watched the latest episode of South Park?
from this week or last week? What was it?
From 2 weeks ago now.
Yes, the Labubu one?
The Labubu.
Yes, yeah. Okay, I wanted to make sure we're talking about the same episode, and then because sometimes I just don't see something. I'm like, is that on already? Like, that was actually a really good one. I liked that episode.
Yeah, that was great.
I was trying to explain to somebody what Labubus were after that too, and I was just like, I know I live online, but come on,
Yeah.
you guys must have heard of Labubus. You guys are also online all the time. Like, how do you not know what that is?
Dante in shorts is an interesting look.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's not his usual go-to.
No, it's normally full tights, like his brother.
Okay. Because that's what I was just thinking too. I was like, is that new? But I don't see them on TV very often either.
What's throwing me is that they're so tight.
Yeah. They're not like this. They're not like trunks, and they're not boxing shorts. They're just.
Yeah. And they're not MMA shorts because they're slightly looser than that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like they cut off his pants backstage because they weren't properly.
Yeah, that's weird. No, let's revisit that one, Dante.
Just tweet it out. So you're gonna be like, no, Dante, no.
Those shorts either need to be looser or tighter.
Or longer or shorter. Like, there's a whole lot going, and there's like a really weird, like, there's only like an inch between his shorts and his knee pads.
Yep.
Also, welcome to the second fashion hour, where we criticize everybody's outfits because, we clearly work in fashion. So,
like, I feel like he was going for the Motor City Machine Guns style.
and missed.
But there's a looser. They're more like board shorts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, they're not trunks, or like they're not like the Grayson Waller shorts, or like, Yeah, I quite liked the Worlds Collide though. I thought it was a fun show.
Yeah, pretty solid show. Main event was great.
I love seeing Natty too. The Loki legend Natty. Like, I need that on regular TV. Like, not just. I mean, and this is clearly, I don't know if they're testing it to see how the audience reacts to her, but like, look at her. And she was even on NXT like that as well, right? It's just like.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, in the audience right before Worlds Collide last week. So.
To tease it, yeah.
So like,
yeah, like just
the crowd was behind her, like, So what other movies have you seen recently while we're in commercial? Or while I'm in commercial anyway, I guess.
So I saw Smashing Machine this week.
Mm-hmm.
The Demon Slayer movie.
Okay.
The second half, really good. First half, I was lost.
I hate movies like that. It's like it feels like two different movies.
Well, because I haven't watched the series.
So
okay. I was like, I don't know what's happening, and you're not doing a very good job of introducing me to the first film in a trilogy here.
I wonder, though, with a movie like that, I guess if you were confused, it answers my question. But sometimes you're like, do you really need to have seen the other movies,
Yeah, I think just because it's, like, it follows on directly from season 4 of the show. So it's not even like it's a quick, easy way to go and, like, refresh yourself. Like, you got to watch 4 seasons of a show to understand it all.
Yeah. It's fair.
But the second half, great.
And you reviewed Gen V?
Yes,
Yeah. Just the first 3 or all of it?
all of it.
Yeah. I thought I saw it pop up that I saw the review, but I don't know if it's a spoilery review because there's only 3 episodes out for me right now, right? So
Pretty sure we didn't because there was a lot of stuff where we were not allowed to talk about it.
which in those shows makes sense, right?
So we were pretty good with no spoilery stuff. But yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. I saw the first 3. I got up this morning. First thing I did, I was like, this is what I'm doing this morning, which is also what I said when I was like, I was rushing around like a mad woman today, trying to hit stream on time because I spent 3 hours or whatever watching Gen V this morning instead of doing anything
fantastic.
else.
It's great.
And realizing I needed to finish up my review for the Hive so Josh could actually schedule it today. So, I work better under pressure, I guess.
Yeah, so that next week on Monday, I'm seeing one battle after another.
I don't know that one.
It's the new Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's getting phenomenal reviews as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a lot of buzz about that one too. So, yeah.
And then I've got him coming up the week after that as well, which I'm very keen for.
Very cool.
Jordan Peele plus
I like
football,
almost everything.
Sign me up.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Jordan Peele. What is going on with this graphic? Is it like that on your screen as well? I have like a dual screen on my screen.
Oh, no.
Oh, now I've gone to picture in picture. Must be my feed. It was like picture in picture, but it was the same picture.
It was the two things, the same thing twice.
It's like over top of each other. It's like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm very keen for that him screening because it's not in a regular theater. It's in the studio's private mini theater in their office. I was like, yes, please.
Wow, that sounds cool.
They're always the fun ones.
Yeah. That's a really like small group then, probably.
Yeah, it'd probably be like 20 people.
Yeah. That's cool.
It just means no free popcorn and drinks and all of that sort of stuff. But
I mean,
I don't care.
There's some things that you sacrifice for other experiences, right? Like, I don't even know what's coming out anytime soon. I used to go see a lot of movies out in Edmonton, just I'd get free passes and stuff and go, and I don't really have that connection here, so I'm just like, I mean, I'll go see whatever interests me, but
yeah, I don't think I'd. What else have I got on the list?
we're heading into, I mean, we're in that weird season right now where not a lot comes out, and then we'll hit that weird holiday window where a lot will start rolling out again.
Yeah, I saw The Long Walk.
I really want to see that. It's good.
It's very good.
Yeah, you've read the short story or whatever, right? Like
No.
Oh no? Okay.
No, and it's still one of my favorite.
Yeah. Anybody I know who has, like, I've known a few people who have seen it who are big fans of the story as well, and they're like, they did such a good job. So I'm such a big Stephen King fan. So.
Yeah, I hadn't read the story, and I was still like, that's probably one of my favorite movies of the year.
Yeah. Everything I've seen about it indicates that they've done a really good job. So that's one I would see.
Oh, and The Black Phone too. That's another one I got invited to this week as well.
Okay. Quite the schedule filling up.
Yep. I have to hit up the PR again about Shelby Oaks. I want to see that too. It's like a horror movie made by... I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he was a YouTube film critic. Mm-hmm. And then he made a movie himself. I'm like, cool. Chris Stuckman. I think that's his name.
Possible?
Yeah, definitely want to see that. Are you reviewing anything coming up?
Tomorrow I played 10 demos this week. That's the same face that everyone else made when I said
Short demos or long demos?
They range anywhere between 5 and 30 minutes, so not crazy,
Oh, that's okay.
but still writing.
I was thinking
for
5 or
10
30
games.
hours. I was like, what are you doing?
No. But I mean, it's still 10 demos I played this week, so yeah.
That's cool.
There's the ID at Xbox Indie Select Demo Fest. Yeah, that's what we called for the finish for this too. So with that, I'm doing the 10 of the 49 demos that were available this week, because I'm like, how many can I do? So I picked the 10 that sort of looked the most like games I would probably play the full game, and some were rough. Some were rough demos. I'm toxically positive when it comes to talking about games, so I'm very, especially things that are like really far out from being released. Like, this is just a taste, right? So I try to be, but one of them I was like, oh, whatever you guys are doing, fix this camera, because I am getting motion sick. Like, this is not fun.
That's
I do
not
not
good.
enjoy this. And of course, there's no settings, right? So, but I did play one demo that absolutely blew my mind, and then I realized the game launched this week. So I'm going to review that game full next week, called Gloomy Eyes. It's like very Tim Burton claymation-esque.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a vibe. I like it. It's good.
Are you planning to review Ghost of Yote?
I don't have a code for it, but I might buy it and review it. We'll see. Yeah. That's one thing. I don't have the connections for the codes anymore, since the site I used to write for closed. And then, so, I mean, it's one of those things that right now I'm mostly reviewing stuff that's on Game Pass or PS Plus or, all these things. But I do still have a few connections for games. So if something crosses my desk, sure. But also, if anyone wants to buy me Ghost of Yote, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm like excited for it, but not like over the moon for it. Like,
yeah, that's sort of
just because I know how much I like the first one. I'm like, cool. I'm happy to see more.
Yeah. Oh, my thing
There we
didn't.
There's Bandito. Why is Bandito just in Under Armour pants?
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Mike.
Just
I didn't see that pop up. When are we getting Let's Plays and video reviews? People demand more Peggy content. Come on, look at that. Didn't even pay him to be here. You know what? You're not the first person to ask that. I've been thinking about it. It's not. I'm not opposed to doing video content. I just don't know how to edit video content. So.
It's definitely a learning curve.
Yeah, but I'd be more inclined maybe to just straight up stream.
Just stream them.
Playing it. Yeah, like, dust off my own Twitch channel, which hasn't been active in quite a few years. But I did a test stream a few weeks ago, or probably a little over a month ago now, just to see if all my stuff still worked. And I had 30 people show up in the first 10 minutes I was live, and it scared the hell out of me. I'm like, I wasn't supposed to be here.
It was accident. Just testing.
Everyone's like, oh, you're back. And I'm like, no, because it's been like 2018 since the last time I was live. But I was like impressed that many people showed up. I was like,
yeah, the notification popped and they're like, oh, crap.
Yeah, she's back. So that made me start questioning whether I wanted to come back. And then playing It Takes Two with Stuart's been really, really fun. And I'm like, maybe I should just go live on my own channel at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what, Mike? Thank you for putting that back in my head. I'll definitely think about it. And I'm always taking recommendations if people think about, oh, what are you doing, Kyle? If anybody has games that they want me to look at, because I have a few friends that are like, I want you to play this and tell me what you think, so before I buy it, or I trust your opinion whether I'll like it, so that's really nice. They really aren't doing Top Flight any favors by losing all the time. Yeah. You know what? But we called that. We said Top Flight wouldn't be back into that ladder match, right?
At least they were put in that position, so they're not just thrown away. They're still being made to look like a legitimate team that is in that league.
I will also, pump up Jamie's ego here. I did have a few people reach out to me and ask what else we were doing together besides this. So They were like, you guys are a vibe together. I'm like, we are pure chaos. Like, this is not a vibe. This is just chaos. Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm also like, did you just hear Jamie what he's doing? He has no time to do anything else.
Yeah, jeez.
But that's really nice to hear from people. So, what are you doing to poor Hangman?
The same thing he did to Kenny, but it backfired.
And I think
Who's
now
gone through the
that
table?
my move is sorted and I'm actually settled and have replacement gear and stuff, a lot of that stuff is easier now. So, yeah, I'll definitely think about it, Mike.
That dispatch game, I'm very keen for that to come out.
Which one?
It's from Ad Hoc Studios, the team that made Wolf Among Us.
Oh, yes.
The
Yeah.
like superhero episodic story looking game. I was like, that looks awesome.
Well, when you said dispatch, I'm like, what is that? Again, it's one of those things like wrestling. I play so many games and I watch so much thing about gaming content that it's just like, I don't know what this is. Which one is this?
Yeah. That looks awesome. Just kind of Gen V.
Yeah. Now that you say that, yeah.
Invincible coded looking game. Yeah, cool.
Ooh,
Sign me up for that.
When is the rest of Gen V dropping? Is it? It's not weekly, is it?
It's weekly.
How many episodes?
8.
So they dropped 3, and now it's every week.
Yep.
That's garbage. I hate it.
So Mike's idea of movie watch-alongs is exactly what Karina and I do every Friday night. That's our long-distance date night. Pick a movie, hit play. That was a good finish. That made Kyle look like a
Badass.
proper
yeah.
threat.
You know what? I think the trouble with watch-alongs for movies specifically is that we all live in different countries with access to different services, right? So trying to find a movie that is on all services for all people or something consistently. I mean, I guess you have the option of other ways of watching things, but you know,
There's been so many times where Karina and I have been like, oh, we'll watch this movie. Is it available on this streaming service for you? And like, well, it's on Netflix for you, but it's on like Disney for me. Okay.
yeah. And it's fine if you can make it work. And then, of course, Disney got rid of the watch together feature, which annoys me because we used to be able to do that, a bunch of us. And
So did Amazon. Amazon had that for ages in the States too.
Yeah. I do like the idea though, Mike. Be one thing to talk to Josh about, like, not that Josh has to run it, but I mean, it is still Josh's channel. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I would consider that. It's like the gaming stuff. Like I'm always game to do, more watch alongs for any content, like for stuff like that. Any of the shows, like the Tokyo game shows next week, I'm considering getting up for that.
I was going to say, that'll be a horrible time for you.
It won't be too bad. It'll be early, but not too bad. Like 6 or 7. I don't think it'll be too bad.
That's not so bad.
I have to double check. It's a lot different now that I'm here out in Edmonton. It was like at 3 a.m. Like I'm not getting up to stream that, but I'll take a look and see what time it is and see what they're up to. But yeah. But Jamie, what are you up to this week? Besides all the stuff we've been yapping about all along.
This week is just more editing of stuff to come. So the Buzz, I think we have like a month's worth of content backed up. So I got to edit that and then putting up articles and stuff. Next week's article is, I have no idea. There's that much stuff.
Yeah. So you've got the Buzz coming up with the Magician dropping Friday.
Yep.
And then
next week's JPJ. My Pario article next week is Kangaroo Island with the directors of that movie.
Okay.
And Eurotrip podcast as well. So that'll be a fun week. How about yourself? What's coming up for you?
Yeah, so I was just saying that I'm doing the reviews tomorrow. It's going to drop. It's 10 different demos from the ID at Xbox Demo Fest. And some good stuff to check out there. Saturday, you will find me here for All Out with JPJ doing the watch along. And I don't know, I've lost track of everything else I'm doing this week, to be fair. It's been a hectic one.
Yeah, I feel like you've been on a watch along every day this week.
Yeah, I have 3 this week. It's a lot. But yeah, follow Jamie at Jamie Amps Media. You can catch me at _Ophelia_Pain most places. You can find all of us over at the Hive_Media. I'm over on the Substack. Everything else is either on Twitch, YouTube, Substack. There's so much content. Please check us all out. I would appreciate that. Again, super stream chat's been incredible tonight. I really appreciate everybody showing up. This has been super, super fun. So thank you to everyone there. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.